Welcome back, everyone, to episode 114 of Unravel. It's been a while since we actually recorded. It's actually been a while since we recorded, so if you just have audio right now, that's because the audio got corrupted again. Today we're going...
Nope.
Where the fuck did you go?
I was looking at if you also had like...
No.
Oh, more lights.
You can just describe where you want to go.
Yeah. I would go to the third square on
To
the
left.
We're just gonna have to, like, the
I want to go to
alphabet here and then numbers.
D4.
And then like... I move my palm to
It'll be like chess.
Yeah.
Last session, which was last month,
Yeah, dude.
yeah, you guys have just, at the start of the session, just finished the fight with the Yeti, defeated them and had taken a short rest. Right after that, you once again found out, whilst you were traveling through the blizzard, that you were still being stalked by a wolf in the distance. Eventually, finding out that this wolf was the companion of a frost giant huntress who rode on the back of a mammoth, a multi-headed, raging barbarian frost giant. You did, however, being the second fight of the day, defeat her eventually relatively easily. Letting the mammoth off into the
Role-playing.
letting the mammoth run off into the snowstorm. You set up camp that night close to the river's edge, the river that marked the territory from the Yetis with the lands beyond it. This was the place where you would go and hunt a mammoth or a walrus. In the end, it's not a narwhal, walrus. In the end, it was unnecessary, as Tanara, the huntress who Elkian met with back in Helta, approached her group and offered a killed walrus in turn for her getting to pick one of you to duel. She eventually chose to duel Chera, and a duel that went relatively quickly. First skewing heavily in Chera's favor, and then heavily in Tanara's favor. You had agreed not to, try to kill each other, so you went about halfway. Tanara just beating out that fight a little bit.
It's cold here.
She still chose to offer you the walrus in admiration or respect, perhaps, that you had earned on her part. She then left your group. You gathered up your stuff and came to the large river that was about a mile wide, which you guys had to figure out a way to get across. With the help of a couple of fly spells, as well as a flying carpet, and people jumping into the portable hole, you managed to relatively easily, with the expenditure of some resources, cross the river. That is where you're going to be picking up as you guys are landing. However, a question that I had, because I don't remember because it's been 4 weeks. You had found ice shards in a bag when you guys found a bunch of dead dwarves.
Yes.
Very old. Yes. Those shards had runes carved into them. They were obviously magical. I don't think they were identified yet. Were they?
Don't think so.
No. Same goes for the staff that the big Yeti was wielding. Zira took that. Again, I don't think it has been identified, has it?
No.
Okay, so those are some unidentified items that are in your possession that you don't know exactly what they do. You, however, have something that you do know what to do. Yes, it's not an item. I know, big sad. Why did the music stop?
Because it switched.
It's,
Oh, yeah.
I hear music.
It's still going.
It's very soft.
Where is it? I think it switched to a new track. Where did I put it? Where is it? Sorry, 1 sec.
1.
Haha, you all. Funny. Type 2 diabetes.
That's what I had.
Don't forget that.
That's the magic.
You, greedy fuck that you are, you have a potion of cold resistance. Doubling you drink it, you have cold resistance for an hour, so just mark that down somewhere yourself. You also, however, suffered, because of that, a bit of a curse. This is that curse.
Oh wait, because of the necklace.
Well, it was a necklace with a potion on it. The potion was just a potion of cold resistance.
Oh yeah.
But you then suffer. You get the 5th level armor of Agathis cast on you every time you finish a short or long rest. But you also have
8.
vulnerability to fire.
Oh.
So, you all land yourselves on the other side of the shore. I don't remember what weather it was. Does anybody else?
No.
It is. It's a clear day.
Then we're going
Six.
to reroll.
It was 6.
Okay, you did it. Good. It's a sunny, so that's an
Oh, it's 6.
that is 6. 6 is a sunny day, which has no additional effects. You simply all feel warm. I'm pretty sure you all did already roll for your exhaustion, so that's good.
I don't know if we did. Did we?
What did we do?
Roll for exhaustion?
I think so, considering there was the Tanara fight,
Yeah. We
then
had a
the
whole
river
day.
thing, you guys probably
Yeah.
already did.
Yeah.
Shouldn't we also roll for the beginning of the month?
That already happened.
Oh.
You guys didn't make any money, but you also didn't lose anything.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, that happened.
Yeah.
Did that happen? Yeah, that happened.
I'm also.
I had to wait.
Yeah, because you rolled
a
shitty.
whole
You were
lot
like a
of time.
16. Okay, that skips all of that. In that case, you guys land on the other side. I do need somebody to roll for random encounter.
I rolled for weather.
Because this is day...
What do you
this is
want?
the beginning of day 7, by the way, for those who keep
I
in
want $1
track.
million.
I would
I'm gonna
like...
ask you.
let's see, Arctic encounters.
Hard cash.
Cold hard cash. You're not getting it.
Without working for it though.
2d4.
Preferably 2d4. Does someone else want to roll a d4?
Whoa, I'll roll one with you, but we'll first do like a box. Yeah!
Don't roll shitty.
Friendship.
6.
Mm.
I had 4. I was better.
Okay, well, this is not like a versus
Well,
thing.
now you,
Oh.
now you guys
It
get
was
to fight
power
over who gets to roll a d8.
We roll d4 or 2d4.
No, because you have to have the
4.
option to roll a 1. What?
4.
4.
Like a
Cool.
2d4 minus 1. Then you can roll an 8. And roll a d4.
And only count it up if it's a 1.
The 7th day of travel. You guys cross the river. The distant roars and yelps that you would occasionally hear from the Yetis in the distance begin to lessen and eventually are non-existent. You head into a slightly more mountainous region from the flat open plains that was the Yeti territories. Travel most of the day relatively uneventfully. After the events of this morning, perhaps that was warranted.
You're allowed to roleplay, but I'm not.
You eventually come to what seems to be some kind of like larger open space, which is between 2 mountaintops, where you see it's entirely filled with snowmen, just covered end to end. You have to think of maybe like 100-meter area, so that's like 300 feet area.
Actual snowmen or men made of snow?
More men made of snow than actual snowmen.
Is
Is
it like,
I was just seeing a bunch of snowmen with carrot nose.
is it like very
Like little hats
accurate
on.
sculptures
Different.
of men like posing?
No.
Moving.
No.
They look frozen.
They look made of snow. They don't move.
Do they look cold?
I don't know. How do you
Also, if we
determine
all
the coldness
blink at
of
the
an
same
inanimate
time,
object?
we can move.
It is snow. Probably cold. If the snowmen feel cold, you don't know.
How do they look
Existential
terrified?
crisis.
Yeah.
To give a coat.
Some of them
to
do,
the
but not
snowman.
all of them. The vast majority do not.
Are you wearing anything?
No, they're not wearing any clothes. Although they are made to look like they are.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
are we close?
No, you observe this from like maybe 200-300 feet away.
And it's like in our path.
It's like it's between 2 mountain tops, and you're like crossing on the right side a little bit, and you see the open plain to your left.
Do I recognize this? Have I seen this before?
So like,
No, this was not there when you have
Well,
traveled
like
this path before.
more common occurrence in other places.
Oh, definitely not a common occurrence. I mean, it happens near Hjalta, where like children and young adults and people feel like it make snowmen sometimes, but never this quantity. And definitely you're in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. At least you don't see anywhere. Like there's no locks on camp nearby that could maybe explain this. Or
Is it like a human made of snow, or is it like the snowman?
I mean, I already asked.
It's more human made of snow than a snowman.
Are they,
That's
like,
weird.
Oh, wait, it's hard to see if they're like really detailed. Right?
You would have to get closer if you want to see that.
So,
Are they all in different
Ikea.
positions?
Most of them, yeah.
Yes.
Although
What?
you're kind of limited in how much
you
precision
stop
you can make in a snowman.
By any chance, I made some like 100 snowmen, snow people.
No.
I figured that.
No, that's it's been a long time since I've created a snowman.
I mean, this is not how I used to make snowmen. Not that I have ever made one.
No, it wouldn't.
Everyone
snow
makes
down there.
snowman. No need to be shy about it.
There is no snow under a mountain.
Yeah.
Inside them.
Yeah, basically.
No snow.
Yep.
It's weird. Weird to imagine that.
I mean, this
There is
is also
sometimes
very
snow on top of it.
No, but
If
I've
you're high
seen
enough.
I've seen like snowman drawings, and they were like 3 circles usually. Well, the dwarven one is 2.
Oh yeah, you can. It's the first page. Of course.
The
Yeah,
big
makes-
one and the middle one. That's
There's usually like a big bushy beard made out of snow.
Yeah.
I want to see those snowman. That's snow dwarfs.
Yeah, there's
Sounds
Well-
interesting.
What month is it?
Good
Second
question.
or something?
Yeah, it's like February. Yeah, it's February, right?
Is there
Well, it would
So
be
you-
snowing there.
Yeah,
right now,
there
I
was
guess.
still snow in. There was snow in Kopenhagen when you guys left, which was about a month ago.
I've really got to the surface, man.
Oh, he's a spoiled ass kid.
I have a feeling. Well, I don't know this. Let's just ignore it. Leave him. Let's not destroy him. Leave the environment for as it is.
This is
I'm kind of curious, honestly. I'm gonna check them out.
Can we go look? I'm worried. There's maybe real people.
I'm gonna go down there and look.
You're worried they're real people.
I
They
don't
do
know.
look very detailed from here. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
They got the limbs pretty right.
Yeah. What if they're like people frozen and covered in snow? Like.
Even like made their clothes. It's like
I'm
oddly
already
specific.
walking towards them.
Sure, whatever. You guys have fun.
No, you're coming with us.
I know I have to come with you. I
Yeah.
have to protect you. I know, it's part of the job.
Protect.
But
Yeah.
No. We'll guide the way.
I kinda protect because if I don't bring you back, I don't get paid.
Yeah.
So,
Getting a little closer, Sharon, you see more detail in them in that they are human. They are more human shaped than anything else. They're not dwarves or any other very notable. None of them carry horns, so no tieflings or anything like that. They're not as bulky as they would be orcs. They look more human or elven, half elven in that way. There's not a whole lot of, you can't really make elf ears on a snowman too accurately. However, all of them, in what you can see in clothing, are dressed elegantly. So like long robes and dresses and such. Upon somewhat closer investigation, you do find out that they are all marked. Like they all have these markings all over the, which would be exposed skin. So like the faces, some of them, their chests and shoulders and arms. All of these markings, which are recognizable to you as the same kind of markings that Xanthe carries on his body, and a lot of the people in really carry across their body.
I'm so afraid it will fall apart.
Touch one. It's like the people from
really,
see
That's
those
a long way.
markings.
But how?
Well, there was the tree with the dead ones. Like
Yeah,
the
but,
giant
like,
tree with like
Why?
them all hanging.
How
there.
did they become snow? Are they really snow? Look.
investigate the snow. Is it real snow?
Sure, make an investigation check.
Can I lick the snow?
Why is this
You
really
can.
cool?
I will lick the snow.
It is snow.
9.
From what you can see, at first glance, not willing to disturb them too much. It's made of
Can I see?
None of it's yellow.
Can I see like one yellow stain
Not
like
yet.
here somewhere? Is there? If can I see if there's ice under it? Like if I.
Sure, make an investigation check.
The ice skating.
That's a good one. Good throw. I'm proud of you.
You guys are good at investigating, right?
Yeah, we're good at that.
I don't have to do.
You need help.
You ready? Rolled 8. There's no ice directly under them. So like they're not built on like an ice sheet or anything like that. There is snow, like there is ice, like permafrost, probably lower beneath the snow, but that's everywhere in the Arctic. Looking at closer to their feet specifically, there are some that have more recent signs of snow being pulled towards them than others do. Nothing super recent, but they've not all been mailed. They've not all been built at the same time. Is what I'm trying to say. That's all you find out.
I don't know what Yetis.
Why would Yetis make snowmen that look
Are-
like this?
Are all of them still completely intact?
Most of them. Some of them have like one. There's a piece of an arm that has fallen off and just kind of like created this pile of snow as it kind of fell down probably some time ago. Not all of them are completely intact. No.
Let's ask
Okay.
the Tusk man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why would they?
Akiak, would those snow monkeys, would they make this?
That's not in their behavior, as far as I know. Nothing that I know would do this.
Why would they?
How
make...
would they know about this race?
Those small snow monkeys, what these days, but like from like.
No.
You know, it would be
And then
more.
we evolved backwards.
No.
It would be more logical if,
Evolving,
if
but
these are
backwards.
like people that were
Oh,
frozen.
these are snowmen. Made by probably.
It's not.
No, I mean, I don't mean these specifically, like the people.
The Yetis didn't make these. Okay, so let's.
Okay, but maybe we should move on. This is
Yeah.
weird.
Right, but there's probably someone out there that's intelligent that makes these.
A drag.
I mean, their intelligence might be arguable.
How would a dragon get this much detail?
But I can care.
What are you looking at me for?
You were looking at me.
You were talking.
It's true.
Maybe these spawned in from another dimension.
Is there
Oh.
George, whilst they're arguing about looking at who,
Sure.
can George look for any prints that would be
Investigation
around here?
check or survival check.
Investigate this place.
I could help. Zero
You
says.
could help, but Zero doesn't because it's Zero sleeping.
What do you see?
22. There was a blizzard yesterday, which would obscure any, even relatively recent
Yeah,
That would be
but
weird if these snowmen
yeah.
are standing.
but you would see. You there's likely what was your roll again total?
20.
Important.
Yeah, you would likely even then find small indents in the snow that would have left week-old footprints. No footprints. But you do see that some of the snow that has been moved, to make some of the more recent snowmen is probably not more than maybe a day or 2 or 3 old. But no footprints.
Funny story. They're recent, but
Hilarious.
it's like ghosts make them. Like,
Well, 2 days off from the lands of the spirits.
oh, that's an
It's day
interesting-
7, not day 12.
Interesting story.
Or sorry, it's day 7, not day 9. Snow Spirits is day 11.
No, it's
That's day 8.
It's the end of day. It's the crossing the rivers day 7.
A few days off from the land of the spirits.
Would a ghost come here and make this?
I don't know. I don't know why we're all this
Maybe
interested
they're
in it.
imprints
I'm just thinking
of the
we're
ghosts.
losing so much daylight.
Like, there are a few statues, yes. I don't see the interest, I'm gonna be honest. You guys wanted to stay here. Like, I'm ready to, head off, but hey, you guys do you, man.
I mean, you have to say it is unusual that there's suddenly like people here.
Yes,
Well,
I've
some
seen quite a lot of unusual things on the journey that I did not expect. I expected a whole boring walk, go there, go back. Instead, I find
A massive ass, whatever it was, that moved a mountain.
Right.
Never seen that in my life before. Then we encounter a frost giant. That's rare. And now this. Like,
what's wrong with you guys?
it's like a curse or something?
Oh yeah, no, that happens often.
Well, I've had a pretty normal couple of years. Living a few hundred years like totally fine, just hunting and
To
nothing.
be honest,
and
this kind of feels normal
and
for us.
At this point it does, but he has got a point.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, I have living here and nothing happens. It's the middle of buttfuck nowhere.
Before I went
And
into-
somehow, every fucking day we encounter something here. It's weird with you guys. I don't understand it.
Trouble finds us.
Like,
Relax, okay? It's
Until-
like you're breaking the fourth wall here. You're like, chilling out here.
There's no walls here.
what is this fourth wall? There are no walls here. We're in
Don't
the
worry about
middle
it.
of buttfuck nowhere.
We're interested in these snowmen because they're here and they're this ancient extinct race that has a secret city that we've
What
been
are
to.
you talking about, ancient extinct secret race?
That's
Well,
what
that's-
snowmen are made of.
You're made of snow.
It's what they
Based off.
picture.
How would you know? What is
I
this?
just told you.
Why would
we
you?
saw a tree of dead hanging people.
I feel like that's the worst way to explain them. We
Wait,
went to
dead
a-
people? What?
That's the worst way. We just met a few of them, okay? We just
You met dead people.
They're not dead.
Ah, yeah.
They're living. They're
They-
hiding.
What is wrong
they're
with you
hiding.
people?
Nothing.
Why are you here in the middle of buttfuck nowhere finding sculptures of?
Ancient dead people that you've met before.
It just happens.
Oh, not specific these people. We didn't.
I'm looking for
specifically like
Mithril.
these.
Yes. I'm looking for Mithril as well.
To be fair, before we met up in the jungle, my life wasn't this exciting as well.
Yeah, fair point.
I just thought this was normal outside. I've been living in a forge all my life. And it's a pretty short life.
Well, it's usually not this exciting. When we
I'm
went
not that old, so.
When we went on on my first archaeologic expedition, it was just like walking through jungle the entire time. And
Yeah, how did you guys live through that when you were like...
Nothing jumped us.
Your friend went into the pyramid.
I never left the
How'd you
junction
get that
before
far?
this.
Now you say it's kind of weird.
It is weird. It's like trouble following
It's like
us.
a curse. Yeah, there's a curse on you guys.
I mean,
Well, yeah. I can't put it any other way, can I? Trouble finds you,
it's kind of.
and this found you. It's
Trouble, great. More trouble.
It doesn't have to be trouble, it could be good. Sometimes good things happen.
That is also fair.
Yes.
I always.
They
thought
want-
that-
good thing that it happened in this journey,
Also,
in
like,
the 7-day journey.
what is Hanef and the rest doing? Because they're just here, just vibing.
Yeah, pretty much.
The walrus!
Yes. Someone got beat up and nearly killed for a walrus we could have hunted ourselves.
But that was like no real stakes in that, right?
No, we went to like half-seas.
And
guess.
imagine if we went actually hunting for a walrus. Probably a monstrous, draconic mega walrus would have attacked us, and that would have nearly killed us.
Actually, that's a valid point.
Exactly.
That could really have happened.
Probably the thing that
It's
was
probably
upset.
the walrus I have never seen here in
My hundreds of years, all these times I've hunted here, I would have never encountered that beast. And suddenly with you guys, I would have encountered eldritch horrors beyond my
I mean,
imagination.
did you notice there was something in the water that the walruses were afraid of?
You should have known, by the way. You should have known. Nobody sees dragons in their lifetime. Guess how many dragons we've seen?
2? No, 1.
No, more than
Well,
more than
the
one.
good thing is you're not gonna see
don't
dragons
remember.
here.
So you know all that.
Dragons.
Draconic Mega Walrus.
You hear him trembling.
V5, fuck.
Shall we continue, or do you want to inspect?
No, you made a fair point. Yes, you made a fair point. You convinced me. Okay,
Okay, let's go on.
Okay.
but this will bite us in the ass.
Mega.
Oh, I don't know about
Draconic
that. It
mega
doesn't. It could be nothing.
Flying claws. Spitting fucking fire.
Disintegration rays.
It's
Spitting acid or something.
But likely it's not.
I mean, there was something in the water when we went over it, where all the
There was a big sea serpent in it that you saw.
Did?
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention.
That's fair.
Remember the
I
koi
wasn't
fish?
paying. I cannot
Remember the
remember
diet
that.
hole that took out my hand?
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
God, I need to stay off the
hard to
alcohol.
forget.
Like stuff like that happened. We
Keeps
found a
no
fucking
problem.
giant tree with dead, ancient dead people hanging on top of it.
yeah, and I dreamt about them.
Let's continue. We're making this worse. But yeah, we've seen a lot of dragons, and I really wasn't expecting.
You guys have only seen one dragon.
Oh, that might have been a different campaign. Don't worry about it.
What's a
I
campaign?
mean,
It's like-
Zira saw 2 dragons.
Yes.
Zero, that's all.
Yeah, we definitely know. of
But
two
we-
dragons
you know,
in the
we've
past.
We
met-
know of 3 dragons.
We've
Wait,
met
there was the
some
black dragon.
creatures.
There was the black young dragon we fought. That was a right.
No?
You haven't. No,
We
that was
haven't
previous
fought-
campaign.
We haven't fought a dragon.
You've been instructed to go ahead and
Yeah,
fight
a
a
red
young
dragon.
red dragon, but you haven't seen that one yet. You've encountered the big black dragon.
And we know about the.
Big bad, black bad dragon. It was a bad
It's been
dragon.
with a bad boy.
and we know about an ancient
bad
green
black
dragon.
Do you guys continue, or do you guys
Yeah,
want to
we
do
can
anything else?
continue.
Okay, so you continue for
Discussing
another.
for a while.
No, we're just still discussing all this, and a kayak is like, what the fuck?
You continue for another couple of hours while you still have daylight, and as you expected, you arrive a little earlier than you expect. Like the sun is still setting, like it's beginning to disappear over the horizon. When you come to what you know to be the very large open plain. To describe it a little bit more accurately, you guys are like going up and down mountains and hills and going through valleys, and eventually you come to an area where you see just horizon to horizon on either end. You see the mountains eventually like kind of curve inward but disappear over the horizon. As best I could describe this, you know, ever been in like a Minecraft game and sudden a couple chunks don't load, so you're just kind of like standing on the edge. It's about that. You're standing like on the edge, and you see like the edges of the mountain kind of continue on, but there's this massive open plain in front of you that's just a flat area. You have to go down about would probably be, I think it's 150-ish feet or something before the floor is where beneath the cliff where you're currently standing at, and you see there's a thick layer of snow, which is what you're standing on, then a layer of permafrost, and then rock. But all of it is just smooth as glass.
And that's
All the
going
way down.
down? Or is
You're
it...
currently standing on a cliff, and you're looking down into this large area.
How far down is it?
I thought
If
it was
I throw, like-
150.
I thought maybe we found the end of the world.
I thought it was about 150 feet currently where you're standing.
I could jump
This
that.
place, we just follow.
I could jump that.
But that's like you see the horizon here is just a straight line, and you see the sun kind of disappear in the distance. That's where the end of day comes to.
So you're familiar with this, right?
Yeah, it's the open plains.
Also this?
The open.
Downwards.
Yeah, it's a cliff.
That we can see.
Well, great. You want to discuss it for 10 minutes?
Well,
Now you
About that,
seems very odd that
We got a choice to go down now and then find a resting spot, or we could rest here and do it first thing in the morning.
I mean, we have climbing gear.
I could just jump it probably. It's not that far.
You're the expert. What is safer?
I think sleeping over here is safer currently.
What's down there?
What would be your reasoning?
Yeah.
Well, in the plains, there's not really anything to hide behind. It's completely open. There's nothing.
Yeah, but there's
Here?
nothing there.
Yeah, that's
And
the
here is
pros
also
and cons and everything. And we're tired from long walking. Maybe you'll get tired and not be able to climb down safely. Next thing in the
I mean,
morning,
we don't
we're
have
all
to climb. We
freshened
can
up.
just jump.
I'm not jumping that.
It's only like about 150
How do you want
feet.
Bosco to jump that? And don't say just jump.
Just jump.
I can survive 15d6 worth of falling damage,
Can
right?
bears climb?
Not great.
Where are you
Actually,
gonna do? Get
actually they
down?
can, right?
No idea.
I think they can climb. There's in the
Short
book.
periods, yeah, but
The cliff, though, is, as I said, smooth as glass. It's not just sheer rock, it's just smooth as glass.
Yeah,
which
you can-
also will make climbing with climbing gear nigh impossible, considering unless you have a drill with you, there's nowhere to put the anchors in, which is normally something you wedge in between other rocks.
Yeah, don't we have like ice axes? Did we not get those?
Yes,
got
but it is
climbing
snow
gear.
for the first, 20 feet. Then it's maybe permafrost for another, 30-ish feet, and the rest is rock.
Well, the permafrost you could.
You can try.
Or we go. Who doesn't one of you have feather fall?
0.
Don't look at me.
Yes, but that's not enough for all of us, right?
Not all at the same time.
We also have the carpet.
That's true.
Yeah, it's not that
Can
far
fly
down.
us down?
Actually.
I mean,
That works.
you could fly down.
But
Wanna sleep? Then we sleep.
yeah, let's just take a night here and then.
I am going to sleep in the
No.
That's fine. I'll set up my tent.
Look at the door.
Yeah, door. No. You wish.
Maybe
Great.
my axe.
And a saw.
An axe.
Okay.
I'd like it back
Congratulations.
for the door. I mean,
For the door.
Who's taking first watch?
I'll take first watch.
Who's taking second?
I'll take second watch.
I'll take third then.
God, I'm such a lazy cunt.
Are you taking watch with anybody?
Yeah, you could.
Or do you wish to
I'll
take
take
watch on your
first
own?
watch with Angie.
Whilst. You all set up camp, find places to rest.
grab
Most
a
of you
hour
head
camp.
into the dome. Angie, before you make a perception check, I would like for you to roll 2d4, I think.
At the start, at
I mean, you
first.
can also just both roll a d4, that's fine too.
You
But
can roll
2d4 need to be rolled.
Be generous.
I
Sorry,
would-
no. Yes, no, 2d10 first. But you can, what's that number?
8.
8. Okay, cool.
I would have. I would still have a little fire.
Sorry,
with like a
2d10?
Just bubbling with water, or no snow piled up into it.
15. Jesus.
Math is hard, I
8, you said?
know. No. Well, yeah, the second
say.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
first
the
one.
d4s.
Yeah,
Yeah,
D4 is an
8.
8. 15. 8, you said?
Can somebody roll
Yes.
d3 for me?
Yeah.
I don't have a D3.
I don't know if you asked.
1.
Make a perception check, both of you.
I saw D36. I kind of wanted.
I saw that one too, but it's not good.
What was it? Perception?
Perception, yeah.
16.
Wild.
No, 16.
Cool.
Oh, 17.
That is cool, yeah.
17.
Yeah, I
If you
rolled
rolled
an
an
18.
18. Yeah.
What? You see nothing. You suck.
Does one of you have dark vision?
I have a
No.
small.
No?
I mean,
fire.
I can get the goggles on.
Yeah, 30 feet.
Most people don't have
Yeah.
dark vision.
I do have a small
My,
fire still burning.
Then I'm not
My
looking at
crossbow
it.
is a bit light. Does that help me?
How much light?
A whole lot.
Same as the flashlight.
30-foot cone.
Okay.
Yes.
A cone of light?
That's what it says. 30-foot cone
It is.
originating from you.
It is a flashlight.
It is a flashlight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'm not wearing the goggles, I guess.
Cool.
Because I would be blinded.
Hey, look at this.
You...
Wait, no.
Yeah.
I lied.
Yes.
I lied.
Yeah, it's
Bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim
What?
light.
in 10 feet, another 10 feet.
Which dumbass makes light in a fucking cone?
I read the
Wrong
Flashlight.
thing.
I know.
Or is that?
What are you guys doing during the long rest? Or during your watch? Anything specifically, or just both sitting there quietly, staring out over the open plain?
I'll start praying first. When I get time.
Sure.
I'll just pray to Pillow.
Who are you praying to? Who's that?
This is my God.
That doesn't explain much, does it? What does he stand for? What can you tell me about him? I'm interested. I like religion. I asked the wrong question.
Somebody say I like religion.
Student of theology, are you?
You definitely asked the wrong question.
I know everything about Baylor.
Of insert God's name.
He's my favorite god.
He's my favorite Baylor.
Baylor. What does he do? Baylor.
He's the god of Baylor.
Baylor.
I don't have any other buttons.
Baylor.
Now you know.
Like a seal.
Can you me
He catch the ball.
catch the ball? Keep breathing.
First Borge, now Shield G.
What did I ask?
Baylor.
Answered the wrong question.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I don't know a lot. Myself, I don't know a lot about Paylor, but
Angie's
does.
really knowledgeable about the subject. I promise. Trust me, bro.
Trust me.
Well, go for it. You were looking for something, so I'm assuming you have some
Yeah.
information somewhere.
No.
No, I don't.
Well, then what does Angie know about Paylor?
That. That's everything. That's the extent. Just Baylor.
The name. How do you?
Now I know why he doesn't answer the prayers.
I know he doesn't.
Why he listens to you.
Hello, God of
Wait,
something.
let
Help.
me look it up. One moment.
There's a moment where I'm praying to you again.
There's no information that comes to you at all?
I'm
The
lagging.
name Paylor, it does sound a bit familiar. I don't know why.
Who is that? Something about. You hear in the back of the room.
Son.
Something with
Yeah,
The sun.
the sun, but
fire.
Probably someone with heat.
And fire.
Who's saying that? Murder.
And Peter is whispering in your ear.
Oh.
Hey, you dumbass bitch.
wait.
First time he says something, yo bitch, you know nothing.
You
Go, man.
Dumbass bitch taking the power away. Yeet.
Chosen one, my
There
ass.
isn't.
Yeah, start reading the wiki for me, please.
Peter. It's pronounced as
Baylor. What happened?
Appar-
I'm looking at the site. The DM
Tumblr.
link.
Can we like do it backwards, like third watch, second watch first? She'll be ready then.
No, sorry. Not because of what you guys are rolled.
What happened?
Can you pretend Angie knows what Peter is?
Yes, Angie
Yeah.
explains to you stuff about Paylor.
Yes.
Fascinating.
Is there anything about your specific condition you wish to implore upon Akiyak, or just general knowledge about the religion of the morning of the Dawnfather?
Dom Daddy. Do you know what the Dom Father?
I know Dom Daddy.
Dom.
Gone Daddy.
Father.
No, I will tell him the basics about the religion, I guess, and also the prophecy. It reads.
So you know that now.
Here is the prophecy.
Tell me the prophecy.
I was busy. A child born under the red sun during the first days of spring will be blessed with the phoenix heart. This child will live their life during the darkest days of the world. They will be tested, defeating the living flame to fight the agent of destruction. The light they carry within them will once again bring the dawn in the darkest times.
It's not a good prophecy. Prophecies are supposed to rhyme.
It's a riddle.
I didn't make it.
Can you tell Pelor that he has to step up his game?
It was...
Give me Pelor.
Yeah, it was
Taylor
given by
Fry.
to Sephir. Right?
Hmm?
It was given by Pelor to Sephir, right?
No, it's just a general vision that came to prophecy that came to a lot of people of the religion of the clergy. Sephir was the first one to figure out who it was, which is the reason he taught you. He's also not bound to the religion, which helps.
Yeah.
Fascinating. It's an interesting deity to go to behind.
The fact that Sephir wasn't part of the Dawnfather's clergy is what interested your father in having him be interested rather than you being taken away from the family. Because back then your father was hoping to use that power for himself.
Mm-hmm. Like usual.
But that also kept you from being, basically forced to be a cleric.
Yeah.
Because that would be awful.
And now I'm just awesome.
Would it be all?
Now I'm just the chosen one.
Right. The chosen.
Matter of opinion, perhaps. That is what you know about
I'm
ancient.
Pelor's chosen one.
I don't think Pelor chose you.
Fascinating.
He blessed me with the phoenix heart.
You certainly didn't choose him. That's pretty clear.
It's like, oh shit.
Say something.
I've been trying to say something for like 10 minutes, but
Go on.
no, it's fine.
That's the life.
Oh shit. I'll end it there.
Okay. As she's scrolling through her tomes, you both do notice. You hear the faint scuffles and movement, almost as if glass scratching against glass. And then you hear a faint something shatter, almost as if like a vase has been dropped.
I go check the edge.
It's not at the edge. It's near the dome. It's behind the dome. It's where
Just you like that now.
you kind of walk around and you see that there's a hole about this high made in the back of the dome. Not as neatly as the one you guys have carved that people can walk through. This only a very small individual could fit. Zero is maybe the only one that could squeeze their way through this hole.
I should quickly walk around towards the door and go inside.
Yeah, you walk back in and you see, probably near Bosco where some of the supplies are being kept, you see that there's two of these, you know what they are. What kind of creatures do you know in the list? Let me check. It's the top one. You find two of those that are freezing the food you have and then smashing it onto the ground, which is all of your food is being frozen and then shattered. And they're kind of giggling to themselves whilst being relatively quiet, but they're like breaking all the walrus pieces that you have. They haven't noticed you enter, so go ahead if you want to.
Two shots.
Like the founding fathers intended.
Are they surprised? Do I get advantage?
I will give you advantage, sure.
Alright. First shot at one of them. Sharpshooter.
Sure. As two of these ice methods are freezing your food and then shattering
Holy
it.
shit.
You have advantage.
Yeah, it's still
You
horrible.
have -5.
13.
Hits.
And the second one.
One
Sharpshooter.
shot at each, right?
Yeah, one shot on
Yeah, okay.
each. Yeah. And then the second also sharpshooter.
Okay.
Is it better?
It's more better. Yeah, it's.
Okay, then both hit.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll. You can negate the cold damage. They're made of ice.
Yeah. We're in the
really
Arctic.
useful.
I'm not even
Sorry.
counting it. It's fine.
I completely forgot about that one major character. I was like, that's really useless.
It will be useless after the art.
Alright, the first one
Yeah.
takes 12 piercing damage.
Okay. The second one?
The second one takes 22 piercing damage.
Okay, so the first one, you can like shatter the left arm and part of its wing off. That just kind of like scatters across the air. The other one kind of like turns to him, goes, "Nyah!" And then completely explodes. Bad news is, when he explodes...
Bosco!
Bosco instantly dies. Everybody.
He's down, so...
I would like for Zira including, I would like for the two of you and Zira to roll d20. If you roll below a 10, you're within the area. Or you're not. So roll for Zira.
outside.
You're not there.
Yeah, no,
roll for
I'm
Zira.
Do I have to roll?
No, because you're outside and awake.
George is at 14. Do I have
Okay.
to roll for other people?
No, you don't. It's just for you guys.
I do retrieve the bolts, by the way, after the end.
Natural one. Zira is, but the other one's still alive. To be fair,
And I don't
one of them
retrieve
is still alive. The one that you shot the arm and the wing off of is still alive. Zira automatically suffers 6 points of slashing damage, considering she can't really make a dex save. So she suffers 6 points of damage and then wakes up. The other one is still alive. Do you have more than 2 shots, or is 2 shots the extent of what you can do?
No, I can make a third one.
If you want to, you can make a third one to the one that's still alive.
I did see them getting...
The one that you shot exploded in a shard of ice.
Yeah.
That did damage some people.
Yeah.
Just shoot him.
The 6 damage,
I
by the way,
run
also would have
inside?
included Subosco, considering he's close to the supply.
Yeah. What
Yes,
how
you
much
can.
damage to Bosco?
6.
6.
Shoot the second one.
I run inside, and then when I see what's happening, I
Well,
just...
Kiak still has a third shot before his turn would be over, if you want to take it.
Do it.
Do you want to take it? Otherwise I
No,
actually...
I kind of don't want to take it because I know
Okay.
it'll explode again.
Angie, go ahead and roll d20 and add your, basically roll for initiative to see if this thing can escape
Natural
before...
20.
I rolled a natural 22. Go ahead and roll again. Actually, what's your dex modifier? I think it's the same.
Plus 1, 12.
Go ahead and roll. Let's go. Stop rolling my die.
Natural 20.
Cocked? Is it cocked?
No.
Nice. 4.
4?
Plus 1 is 5.
Before Angie would be able to enter and do something, it will have exited through the hole unless you do something
Can I
else.
still see it?
Not if it goes through the hole.
That's me.
Do you let it go?
No.
If it goes through the hole, can I still shoot at it? Like, then the
You
shards
will,
would
but
not hit.
I'll give it 3/4 cover.
Sure, I'll take it.
I actually wanted to
So
use
plus
the
5
one
to
to
the
So
make
knowing that the explosion would not hit anything around it.
Then you should have rolled higher, I'm afraid.
Shooting it at the point where I know the explosion won't kill anyone.
Yes, because he's already outside. But
Yeah.
that gives him the 3/4 cover.
Yeah, then that's fine.
Sure.
Explosion.
Regular shot, right? No advantage this time. Because he knows.
No, because he knows.
Yeah. Not making a sharpshooter.
He was already past bloodied when you hit him.
Hmm?
He was past bloodied after you hit
Yeah,
him.
I'm not using a sharpshooter. Just
Very well.
that is a 9 plus 21.
That hits. Go ahead.
That's bad. That's 6 damage.
Still alive. You enter into the thing. You see it kind of disappear on the opposite side, so it's out of your sight the moment when you enter. But you know that where it went. You can make your way around.
Yeah,
At which point you can see it attempt to take off, but it only has the stem of one of the wing, and the other wing continues to kind of flutter, but it's unable to fly. It is trying to get away.
I do, and I just... with the staff.
So regular magic missile.
No, the one with me, yeah.
Yeah, how many charges are you expending? It has been shot already twice. The second time was 6 points of damage.
Yes.
So it's already suffered 18 points of damage. It looks really bad.
And 22 killed the last one.
2.
2 charges, so it's a second level magic missile.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll 1d4, add 1, and give me that 4 times.
1d4?
Yeah, just for the sake of...
Don't worry, she doesn't know what failure is either.
4 times, right? So that's 4.
Well, plus 1 and then times 4.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
4.
I killed one with 22.
Times 4 is 16.
Okay. So as it's attempting to take off towards the open plane, it kind of 4 of these bolts just all fly at the same time. All impact the creature at the same time, and just one explosion of ice and shards in the distance as it just kind of shatters.
What
Most
was
of you
it?
do away, except for you, I guess you're outside. You and Zira and the others,
What happened
including
here?
Bosco, all wake up as the thing explodes on the inside of the...
What happened?
What was that?
What
I shout.
Ice Methmits.
I'll just walk up to the hole and just like...
You're right, Bosco.
Why'd you make a window?
It was not intentional.
Was indeed not intentional.
It was not us.
The I've methods.
What now?
Methods.
Muppets?
Methods. Ice methods.
Okay.
They are
Stop,
best
stop. Get out. I want to sleep.
Fine. Bitch.
You're not even a quarter through your journey with these people.
Explaining what an knife is.
What is it?
What?
Starts explaining. Fuck off! I'm walking away. I'm outside
Yeah,
already.
okay.
Like, fuck this dude.
Upon first glance, most of your food has been destroyed because of what they did.
What did it do?
They froze your food and then
Oh.
shattered it,
Ah.
We just have to call.
so you have no food.
How much rations do we have left?
None.
Damn.
This was that was what they were fucking around with.
Well,
Do we have one of those sticks? We do, right?
Oh yeah, we can call Thunderbolt. Yes.
I hope he sells.
How would it get us rations?
And I can ask him if you get rations.
I don't know if it sells.
This man walks until he gets summoned. So if we summon him,
Unless he runs into someone.
Yeah, that's true. We've walked into him.
I think you've walked into him twice. The very first time and one time.
right.
But
Well, lovely.
yes,
We'll have to
But I'm
figure
sure-
this out in the morning.
can we hunt somewhere?
second watch.
We have to watch here. Well, I'll figure something out.
I mean, on the open plain, you know, there's nothing really
Yeah.
anything to hunt, and there's a couple of days they have to traverse through. But you guys are level 13. There should be other ways you can get food.
Each other.
Create food.
That's not what I meant, but yeah, I guess.
Eat the Zorn.
Cannibalism.
Bosco. No,
No.
Zorn is like eating sand. That doesn't really have any nutritional value.
Bosco!
Well, he has meat on him.
He's old.
That's
The
true.
dwarf has meat on
May
him
as well. That's true. So you guys can discuss this in the morning. Who's taking second watch? George.
Wake up!
Don't left us again, huh?
No, your watch.
Fucking falls asleep.
Hey, what is a method?
George, I would like you to roll 2d10, please.
No. Not again. 7.
When is the next full moon?
It's like the fourth day, or it's the fourth day of the second month. So, in 27 days, 26
Oh,
days.
just okay.
George, what are you doing during your watch, if anything?
We have combat.
I'll have to fix my armor.
Mm-hmm.
Stealthily. No.
Okay.
I won't do stealthily at all.
You need to work in your armor.
Just go outside.
Make a perception check.
Right, I'm also doing that. Not that well, though.
So I'm pretty perceptive.
Mm-hmm.
I got like I should know this by now,
Yeah.
but it's like yeah, I think 9 makes sense, right? Yeah.
14.
+5.
You've plus 9.
What?
No, okay.
Just look it up.
Yeah.
Don't you have your character sheet?
I don't know if this is technically accurate.
Oh,
I don't
Level
know.
are we? Level 12, no?
No, 13.
13.
Then we get proficiency bonus of +5.
Then it's a 15.
Exactly. 15.
Okay.
wow.
Your watch goes by uneventfully as you repair your armor successfully. Eventually, your watch comes to an end and you go wake up Chara.
Jira.
It's like snoring aloud.
I just kick Snow in the face.
Oh, what the fuck was that for?
There's ice methods. They're destroying the walrus.
Ice meth heads?
No, what?
Yes.
No, Muppets.
Muppets?
Ice Muppets.
What's a Muppet?
I mean, I asked, and then I just lost interest.
Ah. Okay.
I haven't seen them.
Okay. So, is it my watch yet, or what?
Yeah.
Oh. That's
No,
what
that
I'm
was
thinking
just for fun.
God damn it. I thought I had to punch something. Anyways,
Sure.
Yes.
I would like for you to make to roll 2d10.
Four.
4?
Yes.
Cool.
Things like crab, what?
Go ahead and roll 2d4. Or, no. You rolled a 4, right?
I
Roll perception check in that case.
Perception.
Perception.
What? I think it's just 17.
17. You watch by, it goes similar to George. And
Why is
eventually,
always
at
the
the
first
edge
watch?
of this large open space, the area is quiet.
Why is it always me?
And eventually, slowly, one by one, your party members are beginning to awaken for the new day, in which you guys have to first figure out how you're going to get down. Or you can walk around, but that will take a couple of days. I would like for everybody to make a Constitution saving throw before you start going through and giving yourself hit points and spell slots and shit.
Whoa! Natural 20! Wait, fails are all for the others, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Angie, what'd you get? Con save.
18.
That's a success. You're fine. Yeah.
17.
Success.
Bosco got a 16.
Success.
That's fucked up.
You and the NPCs.
Natural 20 for George.
That's a success.
For Clay, we have. Yeah.
Alright.
17.
Success.
And for Garrett, we have a 21.
Also success.
So they lose their thingy, right? Their exhaustion.
Yes, they have no exhaustion.
Mm.
And Zira, Chera, and Hanef.
And Neff got a 5.
So he keeps his level of exhaustion if he had one, otherwise he gains one.
He gained one. I had a 17 for
Success.
27, I think.
And Zira?
Wait. 12.
Zira also suffers a level of exhaustion. And while you guys figure out a way, you're going to get down this 150-foot sheer cliff. I'm going to go to the bathroom.
I have one question.
Yes.
Can I even get a 7-level spell back?
How many spell slots do you get back? I sent that rule at some point.
It's the half
Is it
of
half
your
level?
See,
level.
full casters, which includes you, regain half the level's worth of spell slots after a long rest rounded up, so 7 levels.
Okay.
So you can that would be the only spell slot you get back, but yes, you could.
I mean, yep.
I'll be back.
That's what we're doing then.
Sounds like Fred.
So how are your watches going, George?
What?
Why? That's a weird question.
Because there's always something happening on my watch, but never on yours.
Nothing happened. I made some tea. And I listened to the wind as it was
I worked a
howling.
little on my armor as well.
Never taking first watch again.
I mean,
I
Always
take
have-
first watch.
Yes,
Well,
that is a
getting
different
waken up.
issue we may have to discuss.
What?
We have no more rations.
What?
Like none. The methods destroyed everything.
And there's no way to hunt for food.
Currently the place where we're going, the plains, has absolutely no wildlife in it that is huntable. At least we can encounter something with pure luck, or another like demon seal or something. But
Don't worry.
I don't think we're gonna encounter any animals.
Don't
to
worry
hunt.
about it.
I'm kind of worried
No,
about it.
I can feed up to 15 people.
Can we also like summon like the
What do you
one
mean?
who
You
I
gets
can
the
just
shop
create food and water.
Oh well,
yeah.
I can create water. I know I didn't do that, but I don't know I can create food.
No, I can do both.
Well,
You special at that.
great. I can purify it.
I don't think you need.
I'm not poisoning it if you're worried about that.
Well, if
Do
you're
it
ever worried
just for
about it,
fun.
I can purify it.
Do it for fun.
Well, I can't
Do
poison
you
it.
even know anything about poisons?
I can purify it.
You can ask Sarah for that, I think.
Great,
Yeah.
thanks.
I don't want to say it, but yes. No, I don't know much about poisons. Why
Can you
would
do
I?
that every few days?
What?
Like the feeding spell.
I
could do it multiple times a day if it needs to be, but
Beat spell?
Well, good information. Good to know.
I don't think we have to
Well, that
overuse it.
there goes that worry at least. Then the cliff, indeed.
So, Zira's jumping, right?
What?
Off the cliff.
I am.
You're jumping? Zira, sorry. Oh, I mean,
I could, I think, but I
I
don't.
mean, if Zira activates the carpet, a few of us can go down that way.
6
I mean-
people at a time. That thing is active for an hour, so you could also just go up and down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
That
Zera
would-
Feather follows me, you can just jump down. I don't care.
Well, I'm not jumping down.
We have the flying. If you have the flying carpet, just use it and you go up a few times.
No, it's more fun if you jump.
Or you jump and the rest goes down safely.
That's fine.
I'll use definitely the that.
Yeah. That.
Yeah.
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 So you can use the flying carpet together.
Yeah. And a few times you just.
And I jump
Um,
down with Featherfall
With Featherfall.
because it's fun.
Does Zero then cast Featherfall?
I hope so.
I mean, you control Zero, so in that case you have to take down the spell slot.
Also, have to give her spell slots back.
No.
No, please
4.
use the-
No, 4.
So fourth or a third, because you can't regain any first level spell slots left. Good. In that case, you remove one first level for the Featherfall you do now, in which case you don't suffer any damage. But your slow fall would not have saved you.
I could have taken it.
Sure, but it would have been a wasted hit points. The flying carpet, the flying carpet has to be activated and only lasts for an hour, so that means that for the day, the flying carpet can no longer be used, except for the up and down, basically. But that's a safe way to get all of you, including Bosco and all the NPC allies and stuff, safely down the sheer cliff.
Thank you, flying carpet. Thank you, flying carpet.
It kind of before it goes inanimate again, and then carpet.
Oh, wait.
It has pretty high charisma. Stupidly enough.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a 12.
Yeah.
Charismatic carpet. It looks good.
Nice. The wand is full charges of.
Oh, cool. Anything you wish to do before we roll for random encounters?
Yeah, don't roll for random encounter.
Well, I said before we do that, so...
I kind of wanted to.
Break the Pelennor. And he'll give you a good roll.
Yeah, but
Hello?
did you use a spell? Because otherwise I would summon
I just
Corbin.
looked it up. I
What?
just looked it up, but there's no context about Pelor in any of the conversations we had.
Well, no, there definitely has been. I mean, in-game there has been.
Yeah, okay.
You just haven't fucking written anything down. That's not my problem.
You should have.
In that case, I would like for one person to roll a d6 for the weather,
Dips.
and one person to roll 2d4 for the encounter.
I'll roll a d4.
What's the weather?
You tell me.
Well, you tell me.
Who rolls in the other d4?
Well, what's the options?
1 through 6.
1.
Okay,
I have a 1.
it's 1?
4.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a snowstorm, which means
Then it's a 2.
incredibly short visibility. You cannot see any further than 10 feet ahead of you. I also need you guys to, especially in this completely sheer fucking area, make a 3-step, succeed in a 3-step skill challenge. Otherwise, you may get turned around today whilst you're traveling. So, you've descended the cliff, began to walk. Dark clouds roll over the horizon, eventually creating this snowstorm you land in once more. Like a couple of days ago. But this time, you're in a completely flat, open space. No landmarks, no nothing around you. How do you guys successfully navigate this without getting lost?
Charisma based, man. I don't know.
Give me a second, I'm still doing something.
Sure. Is any of you...
Can I use the dancing lights to like cast a path forward?
to give yourselves a little bit more illumination?
Yeah, and maybe also hoping that we get a straight path.
Sure. Go ahead and make a spellcasting ability check, which would be a charisma check in that case. With a DC of 16.
16.
16, that's the total?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Your dancing lights gives you a little bit more visibility, and indeed, the magic of it keeps a straight line, which keeps you moving relatively in the same direction if your initial casting was correct. That's one success.
Can I then use my perception to make sure that it is correct and that we do follow them?
Go ahead and make that perception check. I will say also a DC 16.
I can get it myself, right?
You can, yes.
Whoa!
Go ahead and reroll that.
Exciting. I think it's good enough on its own, but that's really good actually.
Just to
So
be sure.
23.
Yes, you basically like walk right under the line of dancing lights as they kind of like they replace each other every time. They kind of like swift around, and the one in the back becomes the one in the front, and you make sure that line keeps straight. As far as you can tell, stay straight.
It's just circles now.
Can I use my mold earth cantrip to constantly like make a checkpoint behind us to know
Ooh.
like it's a big hole? So we'll notice a big hole like oh wait we're going backwards.
Cool. Sure, it's would be a spellcasting ability check. It has been done before, but it's an original idea and I like it. I'll say DC 15.
Spell checker.
Yes. It would have been
I
lower
don't
because
even
it's
know what spell DC is.
spellcasting ability check. So what's your spellcasting modifier?
Yeah, that's what I need to look at. I don't know. I rarely use magic.
It would have been lower because it's an original D, but it's higher because
No, it's-
spellcasting
What
has
do
been
you
used
use?
before.
I use wisdom.
So it's a wisdom check then.
Wouldn't that be like...
A wisdom
even
check, just basically?
because technically mine was a charisma check.
No, it's a... Yeah, no, what I'm saying is...
Yeah.
It would have been lower because it's a fun idea. Would have been higher because you already used it. Land on a 15.
15.
Okay. In that case, 3 straight successes. You don't run into any more bumps.
You
Luckily,
don't do anything.
because of
I was just calculating my dice.
because of the help of the rest of your friends. But had you turned around, you would have definitely been able to find your way.
Otherwise we were...
I mean, this was because you rolled shitty on weather. You have to do a skill challenge, so
Otherwise I should have used my inspirational quotes.
yeah, that would have been. That's always a safe option. DC 21 at this point, but yeah,
God damn it.
depends on the quote. They've been kind of shitty as of late. That's the weather. What was the random encounter roll?
Oh, I 5 in total.
I would like for somebody to roll a D6.
Dibs. Another one. In prison you go!
Reroll. Sorry, could you reroll that one for me, please?
Another one.
Two.
Could you reroll that one for me, please?
Another one. Go buy yourself a house.
No, just these.
2.
No, don't roll a 1 or a 2 or 3.
Also,
5.
Okay, that I can work with.
Every one of you gets 5 temporary points if you drink my tea in the morning.
Sure.
It's moist.
D. Gay
Tea
water.
usually is moist.
As you're
Doesn't
making
sound as good.
as you're making your way over this monotonous straight plane, you do begin to notice you don't, even though there's a blizzard happening, you're not falling deeper into snow. Like the snow isn't piling up. You were about shin deep the moment you landed in the first place, but even though a lot of snow is falling, it doesn't seem to rise dramatically.
It's magic.
Does the snow feel of any particular magic?
The snow does not seem magical, no.
Okay.
This place feel magic.
It's like a no-clip zone. Yes, it has that vibe that it's not a
I
natural
figured, yeah.
occurrence at least.
We're getting
Eventually we'll
closer.
see
I mean,
Micro
that or a
Steve
very,
mining.
very, very dedicated stonemason has been here. But best guess would be some kind of magical interference.
Could I use my stone gunning to look at the rock?
They have already succeeded the skill challenge.
Mhm.
It's good to know that.
No, just for the
For the funsies.
for
What rock?
the wall.
What do you want to know about the rock? Well,
Why it is like perfectly like cut, like if I can find like any marks of it being
I think.
Sure. For that, go ahead and make a retroactive investigation check real
We
quick.
encounter a wall.
The cliff.
The
itself.
cliff wall.
Oh.
Cliff
See
wall.
that
Because that's partially rock. That's
Can
smooth
we
as
see that
glass.
still though?
No, this
it's
is a retroactive.
I just thought about it.
Should we do other stuff? Go ahead and roll and add it. So you're as if your expertise is in
History, right?
No, this would be an investigation because you're looking for chisel marks.
Increase economy.
It's as if you have expertise.
Ah, right. So plus 10. So plus 15.
Just next to me. You're easy target.
He's thinking of Pedor.
Yes, the Pokemon.
A Pokemon.
34.
34. No chisel marks. No marks of having any handwork on it at all. It is, as I described before, smooth as glass. You can run your fingers over it in the same manner.
Okay.
And you're really sure about that.
Alright.
You guys are making your way through the blizzard. Lights ahead of you. At one point...
Oh!
What's you guys' passive perceptions?
So high.
17? Yeah. What are you guys' passive perceptions?
9.
Mine?
Uh-huh.
12.
20 and 17. You'll be the one to notice it first before anybody else do. You begin to hear very distant rumblings. Almost like
The rumbling?
rumblings.
Oh.
Almost like distant explosions. And as you continue in your straight line, they slowly become slightly louder and louder.
Does it remind me of the
TNT
Zorns?
blocks are falling.
Yes.
Does it remind me of the Zorns?
No.
Kind of remind me.
It's coming.
And we cannot hide. What do we do?
What I mean with like it's slowly becoming closer and closer is because you guys are moving.
Oh,
You guys are getting closer and closer to it.
we're moving close towards something.
What?
I don't know, you have a guide. It's making sounds. It's like, look, listen.
If you take a listen, you hear very distant like, and then like cracking of ice and like kind of a rumbling in the distance.
That sounds.
Is it a noise I'm familiar with?
No.
Sounds like explosion.
New shit every single
Sorry, my dude.
I am the shittiest guy you are. I know nothing of what we encounter.
I thought you already like been this way multiple times.
You know
No,
as much of this
no.
place and you know of Pela.
Who's that?
That's bad.
And you knows a
I
lot.
haven't walked this path like
Fergus
10,000
doesn't.
times or something. I've walked it before.
Yeah, I've explained Pelog a lot of times.
Before.
Alright, so this is just one of those things that never happened again.
Yeah, it's one of those one-at-a-time things, man.
Exactly.
I really wouldn't know what the fuck we're encountering.
So
It sounds
does it-
dangerous.
Yes, it does.
Does it sound like it? This is just for my own reference.
Sure.
Does it sounds like those recordings of ice cracking? in the
No,
Arctic?
it sounds much more like an explosion
Oh,
followed by slight rumbling of stone or ice.
It is the TNT.
it is the TNT. Damn it! I was hoping it was some kind of cool
Guys,
natural.
I have the wackest miniature for this. No, I'm kidding. It's like a TNT.
Minecraft Steve. God, he hits hard. Make him punch down the screen with his fist.
30 strength.
Great, we're
Do we
We're
walk
just
towards
walking
the
towards
sound?
it.
Of course we do.
Casually?
Yes.
stealthily.
We can't hide here. There's nothing to hide here. What do we do? We just...
Well, I have
Well,
to
if
figure
we
it out.
slowly walk towards, we can always hide in the storm.
That would help. Were you not carrying around lights?
Quick, now I can see.
Now you can see. You can only see 10 feet ahead of you.
I slammed the moonlit gauntlets.
And boom, there's
Now
light
there's
again.
light again. Then
Great, now they can see us again.
Now the
It will be
Well,
fine. If it's something bad, we can just punch it.
You can punch it. I cannot punch it. I can punch it.
You can punch it if you want to.
If I hit, I maybe punch it.
Do you usually fight everything that's like hostile here, or are you like smart about it and try to avoid it?
Usually I try to avoid it.
But you've never encountered this, so... You
I've
wouldn't know.
encountered other stuff before.
Like what?
Usually Yetis.
I mean, you've seen those too.
Yeah, you have.
Well, what if these are Yetis that are exploding things?
I really was hoping you were saying exploding Yetis. That would be a fun sight to see.
I mean, do Yetis have magic?
Yes, you've literally encountered a Yeti using magic today. In this run.
Had a stick. Though.
Yeah,
Speaking
It
of,
was a stick, so it wasn't magic.
we still have to
so.
identify that stick.
Yes, but it's currently the middle of a blizzard.
Let's not do that right here.
And you hear distant explosions.
Let's go to the explosion.
Yeah, let's be cautiously walking towards the explosion.
I'm pretty good at that.
Go ahead and make stealth checks, y'all.
I'm not making.
Give them disadvantage.
I already have.
Well, I think I do as well.
Alright, never mind, because
13!
Very stealthy.
there's no use if one of you is not going stealthily.
Who's not going stealthy?
I'm not. Why we go stealth?
We
Go
can
stealth,
at least
don't we?
try.
Just try.
I am the best in stealth. I just don't want to go stealth.
Why?
Why would we? Who cares?
Well, as usual, we send you up front.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just stay a little bit behind and we go stealth.
Okay.
As if it rips any limbs off.
I'll get a new one.
So everybody except for Chera, I guess, roll.
Yeah.
And then tell me what you get.
Oh wait, but this
13!
Okay.
19.
is bad.
13, 19, Bosco? Womp womp. 13, 19, Bosco got
5.
Is that a 1 and a 2?
George.
Yes. George has a 5.
Cool.
You know what Clay has?
Sure.
Oh.
Well, he has a +3, so that makes it a 4.
Cool. And Gareth?
You want to know what?
Well, Gareth, he has a -1, so that makes it a 1.
1. Zira?
Zira is a
Really dragging
amazing.
down the average here.
amazing +1 for a 3.
And Hanef?
And Nev has a +7. Oh no, wait, that's a saving throw.
Saving throw for stealth.
+2 for a 5.
Another thing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8 creatures.
If I didn't have disadvantage.
Your
that would
average
be nice.
stealth, excluding the person that is not stealthing, is 6.8.
Was a 5 for the blizzard, right?
No. I'm pretty sure that's the lowest fucking stealth ever rolled in any game I've
I got
run.
19 boys. Like, it,
That's the
I'm
only
not-
thing that makes it higher than a 5.
Hey, I have a 13!
Mine wouldn't have been much better, to be fair. So.
I'll take the honor for this.
well, it's still
I
a
mean,
6.
I rolled a 5 and a 4.
It's better than no stealth.
That's
I rolled
true.
4 stinkers, that's all I'm gonna say.
Chera, you are not stealthing. You'd be the first. Chera disappears out of view because you can only see 10 feet ahead of you.
I am still using the light,
Still here.
so you would see.
The
like
light
a
doesn't
blur.
give you anything. The light just makes that white wall of snow 10 feet ahead of you even clearer.
No, they would see like a blur, like of white
Sure.
light, and then move and then disappear.
No.
Chera, at one point you find yourself walking up. Like you're as if you're walking up onto a hill, which is odd considering you didn't see anything like that. You know, it's a white open flat plain. You were probably already past the horizon from what you could have seen. But you expected to maybe walk into another cliff. You kind of find yourself slowly walking up. And then you come to what seems to be a very cold, bluish ice wall. And suddenly again the ground beneath you kind of rumbles again and it shakes. You find your footing.
I hold up the gauntlet to see into the ice.
Make an perception check.
Perception.
Go on.
No French here. Okay.
Luckily. Man, fuck the French.
22.
Technically,
Guys.
aliens.
If you were French.
Guys.
You see distant shapes in the ice.
Moving?
No.
Hello?
Just as if something's frozen in the ice wall that you're looking into.
Spaceship.
You also see like a weird a weird obscurement. Like the ice is relatively clear, but in the distance there's a very large obscurement. And once again, that explosion and the rumble happens, and there's like the wall of ice ahead of you kind of cracks. I need you to make a dex save.
I can see it, right?
No, because you can only see 10 feet ahead of you.
Yeah, but I'm like next to the ice, so I can.
You saw the ice crack, but no, the dex save comes from something else, or something you cannot see.
Damn it.
You guys are hitting 5?
Because I don't.
That's
have
with your
advantage.
dex bonus? That's with your dex bonus?
Yeah.
Okay. You suffer 7 points of damage.
Oh.
As relatively large chunks of ice fall out of the nothingness ahead of you, just onto you. You make that noise, and suddenly the area goes kind of quiet. There's no other explosion that follows up on that in the same rhythm that it was before.
I did say hello before that.
You hear like a distant voice going, "Hello?
Hello?
Who are you?"
Jera?
Is it common?
That means nothing to me. Yes.
Who are you?
I said it first.
Where are you even? This storm makes it hard to see.
I'm up here. Well,
How far is that up?
why are you here?
Just to suffer?
That I can help with.
No, I mean,
Keep talking. I'm heading in your direction.
we're going to a mithril mine somewhere around here.
Yeah, tell them everything while you're at it.
That's why you gave him a 6. Suddenly, you hear it. Watch your head.
Look up.
Make a perception check.
Ball 6. Quickly.
Massive balls.
26.
26. You look above you and you don't see much until there's this darkened shape that kind of rapidly
fuck.
appears, and suddenly you see a coil of rope that falls to the ground with a rope that goes all the way up. I can use your help.
Jara!
Yeah?
Where are you?
Oh, there's
Over
more of you.
here. Yeah, that's like.
Oh, come on up. I can
giant
use
group.
all of your helps.
Come over here.
Keep shouting! We're
Where's
lost!
the other guy shouting?
It's someone. I don't know.
Ooh!
What's your name?
I don't think.
What's yours?
I start to climb up.
Sure.
Have
You
you
all-
ever met people here?
No, I'm not even understanding why we're going up. There's no mountains here.
There's no.
So why are we going up?
I have no idea where we are.
Really, honestly, I can't.
There was someone called the
Same.
mood.
Man,
Yo,
I'm fucking depressed. Like, even I'm wondering, should I even get paid for this point? But
Yeah, we'll have a good talk after that.
We'll have a talk tonight. I like.
you all eventually get to the same area the chair was at with the cracked ice wall with the rope. The chair at this point would already be gone.
So what would this rope lead to? Cause
Come up here.
Are you safe?
I think so, yeah.
Are you already up?
are you
Almost.
flying?
There's a rope, you dumbass.
I'll try to climb up as well. But
Sure.
No, I don't know if I can trust you.
don't climb all at once. I'm already fat enough as is.
I'll stay here. So you guys go. Good luck. I'll wait if there's some. I'll hear if I have to go up.
Makes you see us fall.
Yeah, what do we see when I get up there?
The rope is tied to a large ice chunk boulder that's kind of sticking out. Next to it, about 10 feet away from you so they can see you, seems to be this individual dressed in thick padded clothing of bluish color with white fur. There is the sleeves are puffy that you've seen. There's this scarf that kind of looks like one of those wide white collars that some of the noblemen wear. Mm-hmm. You see this human individual standing there. He has a hammer in one hand and a large chisel in the other. He's he has his face mostly covered. You can see the eyes.
Hey,
And he goes,
great
hi.
weather we're having.
"Not really.
No.
It makes things a little bit more difficult. But it's good to know that there's people out here because I can use the help of a couple of folk.
I didn't even know there were people out of here.
There isn't.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there shouldn't be. I don't think so.
Just you.
Yeah.
How?
I'm digging something out, and there's a lot of chunks of ice. I need somebody to help move them. I mean, I can do it. It's going to take me a while. But I can make it worth your while. And your fans, if they're coming up.
They should be coming up soon, I guess. I mean, sure. Where do you need to move them to?
Out of the hole that I made.
Why are you making a hole?
Because I'm trying to get something that's in the ice.
The thing that was in the ice, like the creature?
There's a couple of things in the ice, but one of them, yeah.
Wait.
I have something I want. Do you want to help me or not?
Sure.
I can make it worth your while again.
I mean, sure. I'm just curious because I wasn't expecting anything.
Hi.
Hello.
Could you help me move some ice chunks?
Can I get my breath first? With ice
Yeah,
chunks?
but I'm gonna.
So that's a fake term. What do you mean? How big are they? Why?
I mean, they're about as big as this one, which is about like half his size. Two range are about a little smaller.
Not too big. We can do that.
Is that human size or?
The dude?
Yeah.
Yeah. As far as you know, if human or elven or
Yeah, I'm
kinda
not
like
there,
size.
so sorry.
What? We
if
have
you can see him.
No offense, but we're like kind of in a hurry.
You don't have to help me. I could use the help, but I didn't expect anybody to be out here. Suddenly I hear voices screaming, so
I mean, if you, why are we digging? What are we doing?
I'm trying to get to something that's in the ice. I'm almost there, but it's buried in a bunch of rubble.
Is it Bethro?
No, I don't think so.
Well, anyways, we can help him out. If everyone comes up, like
I don't know.
What's going on? What?
Not explaining it very well.
Do I really have to come up?
Yeah.
Let's go. I start
I
climbing the
start
rope.
helping the guy move chunks.
Everybody climbs up except for Bosco, then I'm assuming?
Yeah,
Because otherwise you're
Zira,
holding a
maybe?
polar bear of the...
yeah. I'm like.
Yeah, and Zira perhaps, considering she's not that strong anyway.
I don't know how we're gonna get Bosco up.
Not.
Well, you don't. That's the thing, that's what I said.
Yeah,
What are we
Just
standing
say
on even?
yeah. Good day, traveler.
Aye.
Do you perhaps know the current location?
Where? No.
Like, I was pretty sure we're walking in the plains area, the open plains. I didn't expect a hill.
There was, yeah, there's nothing around here that's, not that I saw yesterday, except for this.
It's just a regular ass hill.
No, this is an ice shark that sticks out from the ground.
Ah.
Like a really big one.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, then that makes sense. And one can just walk around it.
Yeah, you could.
All right, great. You wanted some help with something?
Yeah, I'm digging something out. There's a lot of rocks on the ground, and I'm trying to get to something that's at the bottom of that.
You see
I can pay you for that,
How
because
did you find this?
I followed it here.
You see a block of ice like
It was moving?
Yeah.
go. Get
This
thrown
is a
out
large
of the
chunk of
hole.
ice.
Watch out!
Wait, how is it moving?
It's in the ice.
Oh, this is going to take a while. Are you familiar with the concept of the plains?
No.
Yes.
Then this conversation would be incredibly difficult to explain if you are not familiar with the concept.
like what? Like the different
There are
planes of
different
existence?
planes of existence than the
Oh,
one
yeah,
we're
that
currently
we know.
on. Yeah, okay.
We've been to some of them, right?
This one went from an outer one through another plane, eventually ending up here, and there's something stuck in it that I'm trying to get to.
Is
Oh,
there a
you mean the
portal here?
planes? I thought you mean these planes.
Yeah.
No, I don't know why this area is so flat around here.
Okay.
Is there a blood portal somewhere here then?
A what?
I don't think so.
Shall we move the rocks? Yeah.
I mean, they're chunks of ice, but
Sure. Anyone needs any help? Any magical help?
How long is it here then?
Can you just
This has
calm
been here for a
down
couple
here
of
and
days
help
now.
already?
Do you want
It's
magic?
already frozen in.
no, it came like this.
What does that mean?
I'm just
I've never seen
continuously
you use
throwing
magic.
up.
I can use magic to help you. That's what I'm saying. Do you need it? Yeah.
How much
Are you
is there?
strong?
A
Not
lot.
strong?
This is, if you guys do this, this
well,
would
that's
probably be likely be the place you rest.
Mm.
If you help him out, you will be rewarded, but it's likely the place you rest.
Yeah, sure.
Meaning, like you get stuck on the 8th day. You do the 8th day twice.
Oh, okay.
How much?
Fine. We have infinite food with this boy.
You are? You do?
Yeah, he has like create food.
Ah, see, you're level 13. It's no
Yeah.
fucking problem. What the fuck are you talking about?
Otherwise, we
How
could
much
get
You don't have to
food,
eat Bosco.
How much effect does
whatever his name
Firebolt
is.
have on the ice?
Not much. It mostly it breaks them more than it melts it.
Fireball?
Oh, that would destroy a large chunk of it.
Cone of fire? Just downwards.
I mean, I hope the Chera isn't in the
I am in the hole right now.
in the hole anymore.
So, how flammable is the thing
Not at
we're
all.
looking for? So if
If you can burn it, that'd be impressive.
Do we want to hurry this up? Because maybe Chera and you should come out.
I'll be fine.
No, I mean, Chera, come out.
Make me.
I'm going to blast fire in this hole. Come
you
out.
don't see me complaining.
Chera,
Just
don't
do
be
this.
difficult this time.
Do it.
I mean, if you're
I'll
willing
cast
to expend that kind of
Cone of
resources,
Fire.
that will probably expedient your journey here and make it so that you don't have to stick around here.
Cone of fire.
Alright, go ahead and make a spellcasting ability check.
Oh.
This would be basically a skill challenge using your fire spells, or if somebody else's fire spells,
But
or
then
anything that
it's
can
only
help.
plus 6 and not a plus 13.
I create bonfire.
Okay, anything higher than a cantrip, I'm afraid.
Heat
Ah,
metal.
fuck.
Bonfire.
Wait.
Heat
Make a
metal.
dex save, by the way, of something you know is coming, but you don't see it coming.
So do I have advantage or not?
No. I'm afraid not.
I do know it's coming.
Would this
That's true. Sure, sure. You know what? Sure, have advantage.
would this be a attack roll? Some sort?
No, considering you're using fireball or cone of fire.
Cone of fire.
That would be a dex save on its end, but it's a skill challenge using your.
Yeah, but then it's.
So it's a plus 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's 7.
Se-
8.
Okay, you rolled a 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of scorch the upper part of it, but not really dig into it.
A fireball.
Go ahead and roll again. Oh, what level?
3rd.
Go for
I think that thing didn't really work. You think this is gonna... Okay.
Natural 20.
it. What was your first dex save?
The first deck save?
Yeah.
12.
Alright, does that beat your DC?
No.
Alright, go ahead and roll damage for cone of fire.
You never left the hole.
I need you to make a second dex save for the fireball.
Oh, yeah. 16, but it also doesn't use
Does 16
No.
beat your DC?
Sure.
Okay, so
Wonderful.
go ahead and roll for cone of fire, and then go ahead and roll for fireball.
Can I rage
I don't have
after the
enough
cone of fire?
D8s.
No.
You would not have expected such a 10 from a place like this.
Can I have 2 D8s?
After this, you could. After the fireball and the cone of fire, you can, if you want to.
Bruh.
It's
So
2d8.
technically, she
Go ahead and
would
roll.
need 6 seconds, right?
I
Oh, I rolled. Really great.
She
Yeah.
would need 6
You
seconds.
decided to stay. This is what happens.
I know.
Oh, you were bad. Nah, you rolled so bad on my dices.
Then don't give him shitty dices.
I rolled 2 8s on it.
Oh, cool. But that's not what she rolled.
20.
Yeah, that's her problem. Well, maybe it's even better. She doesn't do a lot of damage on Chera.
So whoever decides to stay in the fucking hole is about to be blasted with fire.
Yeah, that is true. Normally I'd be like, bruh, but now I'm like,
Fair.
Chera.
34
So
points.
it's a 34
Fire
points damage
damage?
from the cone of fire. Then go ahead and roll for fireball. The second, the fireball is a success, by the way, on the skill challenge step. You would need 3 successes. You would basically need 3 successes. Depends on how many resources you're willing to spend.
We also just... Do we need to use spells for this?
If you use spells of a level, you can go ahead and roll for a spellcasting ability check. If you need 3 successes to succeed on this.
26.
If you do, you don't waste a day here. Otherwise, you can waste a day here without expending resources, but then you waste the day.
I would have been fine with this.
26 is the second.
Alright, that's fine.
So 1 success so far.
Oh god.
Because the fireball was a success and the cone of fire wasn't, sadly.
Does the
Fireball
create food
again.
and water help?
No.
Do you want to get out of there?
No, this is
You could have told me
specifically
about the
using.
fireball.
This is specifically using
told you to
fire
come out.
spells to melt the
You
ice.
told me about the first fire.
Come out now, Chera. There's gonna be more.
Why are you spending resources for this? But sure,
Because I want to move on.
you're wasting resources. Get down there.
Are you gonna fireball?
Yes.
Why are you using all of these resources for this?
I don't move around. I'm just
Go ahead and roll another spellcasting
so
ability check in that case.
disappointed.
I'll use I'll use a second level because
I'll
I'll
get out
reduce the
before that,
level
by the way.
for this.
Okay, but what's the original level you're casting it at?
Third.
Third. And you're getting out?
Yeah, I'll get out.
Okay.
That's a 17.
That's a success.
Wait.
So large chunks of ice begin to like shatter into smaller plinths and being shot out in the distance.
I got a shit ton.
Okay.
Can I get some as well?
Again,
Yeah, you
third
probably
level
could use
for
some.
second level.
Okay.
I'm actually not that. I'm just like a bit like.
Gets
scarred.
10.
Sure.
That's not a success, I'm afraid.
A bit.
Use another fireball.
Last
I
one.
was 17
Wait, what?
that time in total. The rest was all temporary.
17 is enough to kill like how many goblins?
That's
I've got 157 hit
Okay.
points.
With that, you kind of like with a blast, and most of the ice either gets destroyed or gets relatively quickly melted into water vapor and just kind of disappears, clearing out the majority of the chunks that the guy made. In maybe like this altogether would probably have taken you about 5 to 10 minutes. The guy kind of like standing there goes, "That makes it go a lot faster than I was expecting to do it in."
So, what are you looking for exactly?
The thing at the bottom, and kind of like he hops in and he begins to like kind of glide down towards the like this center peak that
I'll-
I'll
Did it
go
came
down
in?
as
I'll
well.
glide with him.
Yeah.
hold on to something because there's a middle point here. Fucking, you kind of like. And eventually, what you find is like he basically made this funnel, so you guys all both kind of like hit him as he like is standing at the center of this.
It was a little too late.
Yeah.
So now
Did you-
what?
Try to climb back up. I need to get a little lower. Just once more, I think.
Okay.
Can I kick the ice
Sure.
to try and get with like cramp? I've got crampons on, so.
With that, you could like kind of climb back up to not be in the funnel at the bottom. With him.
Oh, I was gonna kick the ice to make.
Oh,
it,
that won't do
to make
anything.
it. Oh, okay.
Would the spell create or destroy water do anything?
That's a good question.
You come now?
Well, everyone's like, there's a problem.
Destroy
I'm
water.
gonna throw
You
fire at
you
it.
destroy 10 gallons of water in an open container. Within range. Alternatively, you destroy fog in a 30-foot cube. Fog would be equal to the snow. I would say that the water, sure, you could do it, but what's a 10-gallon bucket look like?
It's not that big.
Yeah, this is like a bucket like a big. You can, for a third level spell, first level spell, you could destroy a chunk of ice about that big.
Yeah, like going towards where he needs to go.
Sure, if you want to jump in as well.
No. I'm just trying to get up. Ah! Ooh.
I'm just looking in at.
You only have
You.
10 feet of visibility. So you don't see it, you just see that it's kind of a
looking
funnel.
in. Do you need help?
Well, fine.
I mean, I can get to it if there wasn't this many people here.
Oh.
Trying.
I'm like standing there.
I'm actually going towards the place where the rope is. It's currently to like thing. Grab it,
Yeah.
like skipping into the thing and then throwing the side of the rope
Yeah, just
in the
moving
funnel.
it. Sure.
So yeah,
Angie, you see a rope kind of slide down
Right,
next
it's a
to you.
rope. I'll hold on to the rope. Where does this come from?
I'll pull up the rope. I guess no one's coming.
Sure, you pull it back up. Are you holding on to it?
It's just, I hold onto the rope. I'm like,
Yeah,
Okay.
first
I
we're
was,
gonna climb up. But
I was climb up a little so he can
Oh.
go through. But I guess if the,
You
if the
get pulled
wait,
back up.
what? No!
no, all right.
No!
Make a strength save for the hell of it as the rope once again gets pulled taut at the bottom.
Not again.
Strength?
Yes, strength saving throw to hold on to the rope. It's a DC 10. It's not that hard.
I just see
You
it.
get to about halfway to where you had climbed out. You then, because you come to such an abrupt step, you let go. And as the guy puts the chisel back in the ground, is gonna hit it with a hammer. You gonna crash into
watch
it.
out.
Oh, why? You kind of like he pushes you off of him back towards the rope.
I'll start climbing the rope again.
If you
Ah.
need help, Angie, just come my way.
That was not my fault. I don't know what happened.
You said let go!
So what happens if you can't see each other?
Is everything going well down there?
No!
Do I need to pull up the rope?
No!
He puts the chisel once
It's never
more
okay, you know?
in the
Just
center of
remove
that funnel, where there is something maybe about a foot under the ice there. He hits it with the hammer, and the moment you do, like, you would expect like a little sound that you would normally get with a chisel, but the moment he smacks it, it gives this like thunderous boom almost that you see just crack through the ice, and the entire surface of the funnel all begins to spider web as it begins to crack.
That's not fun.
The little bit where he concentrated on is now filled with like a bunch of smaller chunks and rocks, and he begins to grab these and kind of huck these in a direction he hopes no
start
one is
helping
standing. Yeah. Over the course of the next like minute or so, you find this like, at first you find this like metal disc that turns out to be some kind of like tube shape, and the further and further you get down, it widens and then comes to a set of pauldrons. He begins to like, he grabs it and he gets like, I got it, and he like pushes back, and you hear as he rips something. He kind of like falls back, catches himself a little bit on the ice, and you see that he pulls off this like almost tube-shaped helmet with pauldrons off of the whatever this was. And as he does, like there's like a bit of viscera that comes out, a bit of blackish blood, and moments later, both from the inside of this helmet-looking thing as well as what was at the bottom of the ice, you see just ash just kind of fall out.
Was that a person?
What the
No,
fuck was that?
no, it wasn't.
What
Devil?
was it?
Demon?
That was a devil,
Ah.
but he was stuck anyway. He probably appreciates this. Like he reaches in. Could you grab that? And there's like this like spearhead sticking out of the ice.
I'll go.
Why do you need
Hold
this?
it on.
I need this
Why?
because I want it.
Why?
Because I can use it.
For?
Things.
Like?
I'll pay you in a different way. You got it?
Yeah, I pull out this one.
Yeah,
I don't want that kind of
You
payment.
can like pull it out.
I don't need that.
It's this like
You're not
bluish, nice-looking spear that is surprisingly cold to the touch.
It just came out of ice, so I
Yeah,
expect it to be cool.
but you ripped it out to. Yeah, you don't really see that deep in.
I mean, if I pulled it out with my right hand, I don't even feel the cold.
Oh, that too. But you pulled it out. It's like this like neat-looking spear. He goes, "You can keep that. That's interesting,
Okay.
but I have no interest in it. I keep this.
What is it?
You helped, so I can give you something more interesting than what this is, at least for your kind."
Here's a book.
What are you?
Hmm?
It's a book
Just
bound
an adventure.
in human leather.
I appreciate your help. I do have to get back before somebody finds out I killed him.
Okay, first
If
of
you
all,
ever need help, though, this can be useful. It's magical in nature on itself, but it doesn't probably mean much to you. Tap it on the ground 3 times if you're ever in a pickle. And I'll
What's
send
your
someone
name?
to help you.
oh god.
My name's Ruthus.
Ruthless.
You can keep that. I'll keep this, and I suggest we all part ways, yeah?
Why are you getting a chip?
Okay.
Miracle.
He kind of like, he puts the like large helmet-looking thing
Oh.
in a large satchel on his side, as it disappears into it. Seemingly he was carrying a bag of holding.
That's normal.
That's
And then he begins to cast a spell, which would not be familiar to you because you guys have never seen it before. He does grab this like tuning fork-looking thing, which is like this dark metal
Oh,
iron,
yeah, I know.
and like slams it into the ground, casts a spell.
Oh. See you later, Lynn.
See you later. He disappears.
how's it going down there?
Oh, he finished.
I'm
He's
very
gone.
confused.
Yeah, let's get up here. What
Yeah.
did you get? Like a coin-looking thing?
Bet it was worth it.
I wouldn't eat it. I don't know
Okay,
what it
I'm
is.
climbing up.
It's this like thick metal coin-looking
Do you
thing.
need help,
Clock.
Angie?
Did I? I'm not selling my soul again to a demon, right?
Not that you
Again?
know if he paid you for something.
No, it's a, no.
Ken?
There's already a soul in there.
What do you mean again?
Angie hasn't done that before, but her previous character made a deal with the
Yeah.
Chain Devil.
Yeah, I sold my soul. I
So
make
not that
stupid
big of a
choices
thing.
in game and out of outside. Yeah, I'm going up, and Does anyone know this?
Here?
You can make a religion check or arcana check. Somebody proficient in that could help.
Ooh, I'll.
You can make a
I
religion
am
check.
proficient in.
Well, let you do religion. I'm only
I'm
plus
not
4.
religion in any of those things.
In that case, I mean, you can make it because it's in your interest. No, religion or arcana. You can make one because it's in your interest. Somebody else can make it if they're proficient.
I'll make a religion check.
Sure.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, religion, dirty 20 also.
Both do dirty 20?
Yeah.
Both you recognize it on some more thorough inspection. That's a soul coin.
No, it is.
It is the form of currency used in the Nine Hells. There, it can actually pay for regular goods and services. It is magical in nature, and it has some features, although you're not sure what it can do. There is, however, you would know, a soul in there, because that's how devils trade and stuff.
Just help the devil.
You help the
I
devil
think so.
get an item, but you got paid a soul coin for it, which for mortals is, worth something. And if you tap it on the ground 3 times, probably, you will send somebody to help you.
Why is it always me?
Did you just help the devil?
I helped it as well,
Well,
to be fair.
I think so.
But it is magical in nature and would require identification for any further details.
Is the spear magical in any way?
It's on somewhat close inspection. It seems to be magical of some nature, yeah.
Okay.
Why does this always happen to me?
Yeah, I helped as well.
I mean, you didn't sell your soul. He paid you for a service you
Yeah.
provided.
I know, but
It's just a
I
devil.
don't trust it.
I
But you didn't spend your whole day here, which is...
Something.
get the rope out of the.
Yeah, I
Olga,
just climb
throw
out.
it back down so we can use it to climb down
Sure.
and then walk around the
Yeah.
shard.
Walking around it, from what you can kind of gather, because you can't see that much of it, it's
Just
like...
touch it and you just
It's
walk
this
past.
weird protrusion that sticks out from the ground. And as he explained it, it's a part of another plane that has been shifted through one of the elemental planes, most likely, because they lay within the
Sure.
within the within the outer planes, and then got shot out on this specific location.
Sure.
Weird.
Nice.
Cool.
I believe.
Good.
The blood war.
You guys continue, though, having to once again find the right direction through the blizzard. You continue your travels.
I'll just use spear as like
Sure.
Spalor.
This is the 8th
Same
day.
strategy.
Eventually, the blizzard begins to calm down a little bit. You guys are still in the middle of nothingness, but the sun is setting, and it's beginning to get real dark.
We should set up camp quickly. Well, we have a little bit of light left. It's going to be incredibly dark. Not too long.
I will cut the door.
You guys quickly set up camp.
Yoshi?
Before taking watch, is there anything anybody wishes to do?
Can inside those items? No, that's not what I want.
Yeah, George will
Investigate.
identify the items.
Identify, yeah.
Right, George can also
Or
do it. You
George
guys have
can do
one
that.
pearl, so I don't know who has the pearl right now.
Oh.
Well, I borrowed occasionally to 0, but you know.
What are you identifying?
We have this staff. I
Yes.
think.
We have a staff, we have a spear, we have a soul coin technically, and we have a bag of...
Shards.
Yeah, it was a satchel of permafrost.
They look like permafrost a little bit. They aren't, technically, but... What do you do first?
That's what I
The
wrote down.
staff.
The staff, which is the thing you took from the Yeti, is this thing. I'm assuming you're ritually
Read it to
identifying everything, right?
class.
Yes. The frostbitten staff. Yes, it reads out like that in my mind, so I know what its name is. The staff is made of the frozen roots of an old pine tree. It is cold to the touch. Whoo! And looks like a rune encased in glass.
Mm.
Dreadful forecast. That's. Once per day, you can cast the Ice Storm spell at 4th level, DC 15. It requires no such thing as attunement, meaning anyone could wear this.
If you can cast spells, I believe.
No.
It's just you can cast Ice Storm once per day.
So that's that.
That's kind of funny.
What about the crystals?
There's 4 of these.
Yeah, I open a bag.
Permanence thing.
I open a satchel
So-
with like.
You get 4 of them. They are consumables.
I have them.
4 Verglass shards.
And Zara wanted one, I think.
Well, as a bonus action, you
guys
can
can divide
crush
one
one
of
of these crystals in your hand or under your foot. Sure. When you do so, you gain cold resistance for 1d4 plus 1 turns.
That's better than my new.
It does destroy it. So, but it's, we got that.
That's why it's a consumable.
Oh. Thanks, Akiek. Then, the next thing will be the spear. How'd you get this?
It's from down the hall.
Oh, this is from...
That's from down the hole.
It's from down under.
Oh, it's just a Hellfire spear.
It was cool though.
Casually. Find us in IKEA all the time.
Had a smorgasbord.
Oh, this is fun.
What's it do?
Well, it's interesting. The craftsmanship is interesting. It seems to be a weird item. It also sheds dim light. Did it already do that? The shedding?
Not right now.
No, also not when I was using it as a.
Not yet.
I don't see the veins that it has.
You see that there are veins, but they're currently not lighting up.
Right.
Why? You don't know.
Great. Anyway, any humanoid killed by by this weapon has its soul funneled into the river Styx. So anyone who wants to use this weapon, no.
Can I see?
When you throw the spear, it deals an additional 1d6 cold damage.
Well, that's really
And
bad
then,
here.
it returns. Yeah, that is really.
Oh, that is. I could use that.
Not a whole lot of illusions here, man.
Have you not listened to the first part I said?
Yeah, soul bullshit.
No, you are not God. You do not get to decide who goes where.
You do if you have that spear.
Do it, yeah, that's yeah.
And yes, it does return to your hand after throwing it. So. Multi-attack, you hit it 3 times.
Nice.
Making the chances of killing a
I'm
human
not gonna
with it
kill
even
anyone
bigger.
with it.
How would you know? You're gonna non-lethally throw a spear at them?
Yes.
For the other end.
Yeah, throw the other end.
That's useless. And when the last item was there, the sword. You want me to identify that as well?
You throw the back end of the spear and then the point end comes back to you.
Oh no, my soul.
Oh, that's.
Let me see this one.
Oh, you could free a soul.
That's an option. You can also regain temporary hit points by consuming a charge of it.
Oh no, they get reborn. As a Lemire.
So they don't die.
Technically.
Let's just keep these items.
Yeah, what would you want to do with it? Like sell it? That sounds like a
No,
terrible
that
idea.
sounds like also a morally bad judgment. I would rather destroy it or perhaps reverse engineer it to get away with some of its properties. If you want to use it, you can
I
try.
could hang it up in the
We can
room.
put it
That's cool.
at the end of my crossbow as the part that plays the glaive.
If you want to funnel souls into the river Styx.
What is that even?
That's a problem. We don't have to do that.
What is the river
It's going
Styx?
to hell. That's basically what this thing.
Yeah, you
tells
go
us.
to hell, I think. Do I know anything about the river Styx?
Make a religion check.
All I know is you go to hell. If you kill somebody with that, they go to hell.
Okay, so we
Only-
bury it here.
Only
8.
humanoids. You don't know anything about the River Styx. You know its name, and that it runs through hell, probably. And that's about the extension of what you know.
Oh, it's only humanoids.
And then
So-
apparently lemurs can come crawling out of it, but you don't know what a lemur is.
Not exactly, I think. I don't think we've seen one.
Okay.
No,
so
you guys haven't
so
encountered any
you can
devils
use it
really.
for hunting purposes only. So any
Like
animals,
hunting humans.
but if people don't use it on people.
I was gonna hang it up in my room.
Then use it on people.
That would still be somewhat dangerous. Why? How do you even get this thing?
That's a good question.
From the bottom of that hole that we helped dig for that guy. Where
That guy who was a devil. What did he take? Like he was
like a
looking for
piece of
something.
armor. Oh, like it was like a helmet with like shoulder plates. Oh, you wanted to have.
He just gave you the spear.
Yeah, it was like you can keep that spear and give NG the coin.
Really should not have helped him. Okay.
Just looked like it. And at least now it's not in the hands of people who.
Thing he took, by the way,
Stab.
looks like this.
The fuck is that?
A helmet. Sort of. But without a visor.
So the only thing that we did like is make sure that no one else can use this weapon.
Yeah, and the helmet, which was what?
Mm-hmm.
We don't know.
It was
Probably worse.
it was a demon had it or a
Well-
devil had it.
From the looks of it, he was about to reach it anyway.
Yeah, he got something.
Sure. Yeah, let's not use that on.
And she's contemplating what to do with the soul coin.
Animals.
I'm so scared of this thing.
Right.
You can give it to Sarah, I guess.
No,
First watch.
Don't give that.
Sarah?
definitely not gonna do that.
Like she probably like.
Go ahead and roll 2d10.
No, exactly.
After watch, we're going to take a break, by the way.
Why?
I don't trust Zero with this.
I just always question the
9.
moral judgment of women. She does
Yeah.
a lot for science.
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
We can figure out what it does.
We
Like,
already
what-
did.
What we can do with it.
13.
We already did.
Hmm?
We already did figure out
We'll
what
get
it
to that
does.
in a second.
She's not evil.
But also questionably, not really caring when it comes to science. We already know
Morally
what it is.
flexible.
Morally flexible on certain parts.
I mean, that's just what it is.
She wanted to eat your arm. Anyway,
I let her eat my arm. She asked me, and I said yes.
that's weird.
I wasn't using it. If you lost your arm and someone asked you, "Can I eat it?" Why would you say no? You're not using it.
Doesn't matter.
I was gonna ritually bury it or something.
Zakiak takes first watch.
Yeah, you can use it as a.
First watch doesn't seem to be
Help me.
interesting. It's a large open plain. At one point, the snowstorm does die down, but again, the snow doesn't seem to build anywhere. But eventually goes by uneventfully.
I'll take a second, I guess.
Go ahead and roll 2d10 for me, please. Go ahead and roll perception for me, please.
9.
9, 9, 9.
Not very high. That is 4. So, that's 11.
11. The snowstorm is completely cleared up by the time you get to your second watch. There isn't much out here, no sound either, which is kind of unsettling. In the distance, quite a bit past your dark vision, a couple 100 feet probably, you see faint yellowish orange flickering light. Like a candle or a torch or
Get closer.
you weren't paying attention to that direction. Around once more. Again, it's outside your dark vision, so you don't see what it is exactly. It looks fiery in nature.
Let it be. Until it comes.
Okay. Well, after 10-15 minutes, you notice that it seems to stay at the same distance. To an end.
I'm not gonna go there.
So, who takes third watch. You take third watch. Farrell. Go ahead and roll 2d10.
I'll wake you up. I say like, weird light in the distance.
Check it out.
Why would I?
You usually do.
Well, it's not coming towards us.
If you try to point it out, by the way, you don't. It's not there anymore.
There was a weird light in the distance.
Sure. Well, I'll look out for it.
6. Wake me up if you see it again.
6 from 2d10. Cool.
Am I...
Make a perception check, please. 11.
Hey!
You sit for a while. It is quiet. It is an open plain around you, nothing much. So you kind of doze off. And at one point, you take another gander around. And not in the same direction as Jared pointed to before, but you see a little yellowish flickering light in the distance.
I have almost more magic items than spells.
Cool.
Can I... That's what sorcerers are like. Can I, Can you see some sort of how far?
Your 11 wouldn't allow you to gauge that well enough. It is probably somewhere between 100 to 200 feet away from you. So it's a bit outside of your dark vision.
I was back in the chair asking.
It's not approaching either.
Didn't hurt then, probably doesn't hurt now.
20,000 ghosts.
I
You guys-
will
Okay,
choose to ignore it.
cool. Your watch goes by. Light at one point disappears. You guys all awake?
Good morning. Good morning.
You always do this?
No, I thought I started something new, but I guess it doesn't really catch on.
So, we're going to take a short break. We'll be back shortly while you guys figure your long rest stuff out. So, we'll be back. Welcome back, everyone. After a short break, we're back. We're going to pick it up as the party continues their travel on the 9th day this is. Which is neat.
What happens on the 9th day?
We're gonna find out. I mean, all of you have hopefully done your short rest, so I need everybody to make Constitution saving throws.
Me when con save.
Love it. Not really.
Oh, wait, no. Yeah.
Angie, what'd you get?
Or Bosco's
13.
gonna get
You have 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh.
15.
That's a success.
Bosco's not successful.
Then he has a 1 level of exhaustion still. If he had one last time, he got rid of it during the long rest, but then got it back. George, what'd you get?
14.
That's a level of exhaustion, I'm afraid. What did your buddies get?
Well, then Clay is also level of exhaustion,
Cool.
but Garrett made it.
Cool. Char.
Yes. I have a 23.
That's a success. Zero.
Zira has a 27.
Okay.
And Neff has a 20. Oh no, wait, has a 18.
18. That's a success. I need somebody to roll d6 and 2d4 need to be rolled.
Dips!
Always throwing.
I'm throwing again.
7.
7.
And a 3 on the weather.
3 on the weather and there's 7 total for the 2d4.
Yeah.
3 on the weather. The weather, in that case, 3? It's a foggy day. You have bad visibility. You can see about 60 feet ahead of you.
Hey, it's something.
It's more than before. What was the 2d4? 7?
Yes.
Okay, in that case, I need you to roll a d6.
Hell yeah. Let's go. A 3.
And I need to roll again.
A 6.
Okay. You guys are walking across the snow, still heading in a similar southward direction. And at one point, you guys hear a faint as if somebody's knocking on a thick pane of glass.
Not again.
Come in.
Down.
Down snow. I mean, as far as you can see.
Can I
So
wipe
much
away some
snow.
of the snow?
If you wipe away some of the snow, you see you are walking under maybe like a 30, 40 centimeters, so about a foot, layer of snow, and then under that is just ice.
Something in the ice?
Make a perception check.
Can I use my?
This is a lake. That's why it's frozen.
Can I use my
That's why it's flat.
moonlit gauntlets to get some light there?
That's what I said.
No, you said this was
That's a
flat.
21.
Oh.
That's what
You
said.
can you open up this little area of under the ice, and you still hear the thing, dum, dum, dum,
Where
and
does
you're
it come from?
looking through from beneath your feet.
Can I take a look?
Chera is doing that.
Fireball.
You can do that too, but Chera, as you're looking through, suddenly there's a hand that that comes up in the space that you opened up of the ice, and then you see another hand kind of come in, and then you see something pull itself towards you, and you see this dwarvish figure on the other side that's hitting it.
Can I grab him and help?
No, because there's a thick layer of ice.
Oh,
It's not water.
I point the petrified pit finger, fiend finger.
So
So,
clean.
do
You
you
wanna-
want to get him out?
yeah. I guess.
I can use fire.
I could destroy the ice with destroy water.
That's true.
Pickaxe.
That takes his
You want
spell
to
slot.
just
Yeah, I don't care. I'll get it back.
you just want to
Control X delete for the,
Yeah.
the ice. Okay, so me. the ice, about a 10-gallon chunk of ice, disappears, and there's there's the snow depth now, then about layer of ice, and then under that there is the water that kind of flushes back into the hole that you created.
The dwarf is inside.
Yeah, the dwarf figure is there, and a hand reaches up.
I'll help him.
You grab towards it, and you don't really notice it at first, but you grab through the hand, as you notice that it's completely translucent. And, you
I
see
reach forward and just
you see itself it grabs the edge of it, and it begins to lift itself up,
Drink water.
and you see you see this this dwarven ghost, which has no reason, to, as far as you understand ghosts, to have any trouble raising itself out of the water, but it's laying there on the edge. Thank you for that.
Yeah, I was gonna help you, but you're kind of
He tries to fit
translucent.
himself through the
Brother, I
little
think
hole.
we're too late. Why?
Pushes himself up.
You just stick a hand through him.
Yeah.
What the fuck? He did not expect that.
What happened to you?
Raises his hand towards where the sun kind of shines through the
Was he
fog.
still lifting himself up?
He kind of begins to float a little bit. He goes,
Yeah, no, I was gonna help you, but I
I think I'm dead.
think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. The stab, stabbing him.
What happened? How did you get under the ice?
Well, I fell through the ice.
Mm-hmm.
How long
You
ago?
fell through the ice? Have you seen how thick this ice is?
Well, it wasn't this thick before.
Long ago. Long ago.
What year do you think it is?
What year is it?
Paylor.
29 somewhere.
What year is it actually?
What year is it?
You know that.
Paylor.
Hey, Lord.
Angie has no idea what year it
The
is.
year of
No.
Pelor.
The years that go by.
Do I know the year? Can I roll for?
Do any of you have the year noted anywhere?
Not
Probably
anymore.
somewhere.
Go ahead and make history checks.
My history. I'm a bit of a historic myself.
Yes.
Proficient.
It's a 13.
It's a dirty 20.
14.
Those who rolled 15 or higher, I'll say.
God damn it.
You know it's currently the
That's
year,
hard to know the year.
apparently, because
None of you remembered.
I'll write it down.
Well,
Maybe.
we did just
Will
change
I?
the year.
Yeah,
so-
it's the
Sure,
year
I probably
change.
think it's the year before.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, right, we
What
changed.
is the year before?
It is 3185.
31, 80,
85.
84.
And he thinks it's 21.
He thinks it's 29 something. The late 2900.
Oh,
So,
I've
can
bad
you say
news
again,
for you, buddy.
Yeah, I'm dead apparently.
Yeah, and it's
185?
also a few thousand years.
It's 200.
200 years later, sorry.
29 something.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
200.
Baylor needs to help with your math.
Who's Peter?
He needs to send you.
Well, sorry for your loss. Of
Apparently-
yourself.
But I'm still here.
Yeah.
Were you alone when you fell through the ice?
Wait,
Yeah, I think so.
Why is your ghost here?
I don't know.
That
I
was
was.
a rhetorical question.
I didn't realize it was that long
Long
ago.
ago,
No, that's
That's fine.
I was just knocking.
You've been drowning for that many years.
No, apparently I drowned a long time ago.
yeah.
can
But you were
He
not.
seems really confused about his own situation. He has a hard time
well,
comprehending the
I-
fact that he's dead.
What were you doing here?
Traveling back north.
Towards.
can I roll a history check to see if I know him?
Sure, make a history check.
Oh God.
Oh, you!
Oh, that's it.
6.
Specific individual you have no recollection of.
So, but what were you doing here, actually?
Tiny Chance expedition.
I was traveling back north. Uh,
What's your name?
that's a good question.
I mean, it's been 200 years.
For him, it's not.
I mean,
Thought it wasn't.
after a couple of years, I must imagine the ice gets boring.
I don't. I was going back north.
Think
For
about
some
it.
reason.
Yes.
It's cool.
Which way were we traveling?
South.
Maybe you
Uh,
found a place with mythol? Like, does it say anything for you? And you were just like reporting it back?
I don't remember.
You want us to help you with anything? You know, you
Well,
seem pretty lost.
What do you
want-
remember?
Well, I wanted to get out of the water, but now I'm not sure if I'm out
Back?
of the water. No.
I mean, you're out of the water, like your soul is.
Yeah, you're free.
Am I?
Hmm.
I mean, feel free to travel, I guess, with us.
Yeah, you can.
Nothing can happen to you anymore.
You've got any deity you follow, my friend? Is there anything on him that would?
I mean, I assume Moradin.
Yeah. He wears a faint, not a holy symbol, but he does have a little necklace with a little anvil on it from Morden.
Do you wish to be sent off?
If I'm dead, I suppose so.
Gonna pray.
Once before. You have some sort of burial.
But
I know we
I'm
don't
a.
have your body, but
The body is kind of buried in the ice.
yeah, but it's
Well, that may still be down there.
well. I'm not sure if we can get.
Couldn't you go, like,
I don't.
through the ice?
I
And
don't
stuff?
think.
I
don't
don't
think he
know.
wants
I've
to
been
go
a ghost
back.
for 5 minutes.
I think you've been a ghost for a little longer than that. But
I'm
I
afraid
mean-
I need your body to have this to work, and I don't think we have.
Yeah, that's
It might be somewhere down there, and I don't think.
I
Well,
think
we have a, we if you tag along for a while, we do have like a portal towards Mount Celestia. I suppose we take the long way around.
I don't. Make a religion check. 14. Ghosts normally appear only if they have some sort of unfinished business, which also often ties them to a location. Hence, haunted houses where somebody has been killed. This individual can, if he is a regular ghost, which there's currently nothing to dispute that, he won't be able to move far from this location. As in traveling with you Perhaps out of the question.
We could try and jog his memory of stuff.
Doesn't seem to remember much.
Yes.
Can you tell me what were you doing before you fell through the ice? Other
Traveling
than
north.
going back to north.
Remember what was back north?
You were more back south.
North was a boat we gotta get into. South. There were others. South. Not all of them came north.
Maybe they were staying
Do
south?
white kobolds jog some memory for you?
Yeah! There were white kobolds. But not for a while anymore, they were all dead.
Yeah.
Were they friends?
No.
I remember there being white kobolds.
Is the Nufandlind?
This, I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember the fellow myself. It's been 200 years.
Apparently.
This is one of the, I'm assuming, dwarven people that I have escorted to the Mithril mines before, 200 years ago.
You have never. You don't recollect a story about anyone falling through the ice?
Might have
No,
happened afterwards.
I've brought him there, and that was I helped clear out killing the white kobolds, and then I left.
It probably happened afterwards, after we set up.
So what
Does this maybe jogs a memory? And I grab my crossbow, which was created by.
Kelly inspects it, goes. I recognize the craftsmanship. I mean, pieces of that as well, Dux.
Oh.
This is Smith. Well, Duck. Hey.
Yes, that is
Daniel.
true. Yes.
I knew it.
It was.
He worked on at least elements of that.
He did. Yes.
100 years.
Yes. It has sadly been 200 years.
Remember why you left?
I remember there being a storm. Big bad one. We left. Some of us left. Some of us left before. Some of us had. But they left earlier.
You running?
Here anymore. Though, in the valley, there was a storm, and details something. It got too bad for us to stay. No longer know why I was separated from the rest, but there was a reason we had to leave.
You were alone.
I mean, and it wasn't. That's why I was knocking on glass. That's who I thought you were one of our group, but we weren't many. They're probably all dead now.
I mean, they could be alive. Maybe one or two.
If it's 200 years, most of them are dead.
Is there anything urgent with you?
Yeah.
Feeling
Well,
There is a reason that your soul is still here.
I'm still down there. I was knocking for my friends to come get me, but I've been knocking for a little longer than I
you're out.
thought I was.
You've been
Am I?
out of
Kind of.
water. Stuck there. Now you know you're dead. You know more
The
than you
dwarves
did.
we found.
Kind of a harsh reality, but like
We can.
We thought the dwarves we found were maybe going towards the mine, but what if they were coming back?
Yeah, that was probably this one.
Again,
What
back,
was-
you already said that. Expedition. Well,
No,
What if
this
we
one.
can
other
get the
ones.
body back from below?
How would you do that? Can I stick my head through the water? Can I just
Sure.
see?
It's really cold, and you can
See
you can
how
see
big
for about
the lake is.
60-ish feet because of dark vision.
Does the lake go on in all directions for 60 feet?
Yes.
I pull myself.
How would you?
That's cold.
What would you suggest?
It's pretty big.
Yeah, I had a feeling. It all depends on how far it's down, and even if the body would still be down there. Although I don't know if that
I mean, considering
last part.
considering it's really been really cold, it probably is.
if his body is no longer probably. What has happened? We don't know what's down there.
There is a chance it is preserved because of the cold.
Probably preserved.
But you had an
Bodies
idea.
don't really decompose and water.
Tommy.
So I have this thing, and I grab out a little cube with a lot of faces on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it?
It pretty much can produce a different kind of force field. And there is a partial force field that I can create, which doesn't allow non-living matter to pass through. Everything that's not living can't go through. I'm reading it correctly. Hold up a second.
So you wanted to cast that, go into the water.
Well, yes. First, tie a rope to me, please, so I can get back out. Yes, it kind of makes a little bubble.
How big is the bubble?
Well, that's not really part of the problem. It's how big is the bubble?
Does Sarah not have the spell breathe underwater?
Yeah, it's also very cold.
Yeah.
Wait, let him.
I mean, I think she does.
Could you try something for me? Could you go halfway through the ice with your lower body? I know it's weird because we can put our hands through you, so maybe you can go down.
It's really uncomfortable, by the way.
Yeah, I don't really want to go back
Stay
into
there
the
for 6
ice.
seconds.
I must imagine it is very traumatic to drown and then go back to where you drowned.
I prefer not to.
So with this thing, it's a 15 feet at every side.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few problems with it that I know for myself already.
I was gonna say I can join you, so we double our search.
No, it opens from my side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can go through then.
A lot of it.
I can't. It always stays on me.
Yes, but sure.
Yeah, sure, I could. There's another problem. It lasts for a minute, but I can do it like 15 times. Well, not 15 times. 7
Good.
times.
7 minutes.
Oh.
7 times. I can do it 7 times. But that's down and up.
Right.
And the thing, I don't think the body can pass through the corpse. I have to find a way to get the body. Because it's a non-living thing.
Well, you'll have a minute to figure that out, maybe. Like,
Well, wait, what about this? I join you down there.
Right.
Yes.
We tie a rope to me that is connected to you.
Yes.
and then you can grab the body.
I can grab the body, and then we can be pulled out.
You have to hold it at the side of the force field. Because
Yeah,
you can't
exactly.
get it in. Well,
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
if you carry it, you can't get it in.
Oh no! Well,
Non-living
perfect.
matter that isn't being worn or carried.
Yeah, perfect.
So if you carry it, you can get it in, but I can't carry it because I can't reach it.
Yeah, then see.
Because I'll
perfect.
push it away. But it'll have 3 minutes to get down and 3 minutes to get up.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
And if something goes wrong, we
Pull the rope.
fucking die.
No, don't be so.
Because we'll be in a fucking lake. A frozen ass
Yeah,
lake.
but you'll have a rope, you have a lifeline.
Yes, you have to carry the two. I'm fucking heavy.
We'll heat metal,
Will you
don't
be-
worry.
Heat metal.
You'll be really dry, really quick.
A little bit cooking.
You'll hurt a little.
Bosco can do it as well. He can like grab the rope and start pulling with his mouth.
Bosco can cast heat metal.
Alright, so
Yes.
tell me what you want to do.
Are we seriously doing this? This is
Yes.
a really bad idea. This can go.
I think this is the
horribly
party's
wrong.
best plan.
This is perfect.
It's
Only
most-
to get that. And if it's not even there, it's
This
fucking
is your
dark. How are
plan.
we gonna see?
I have light.
You have a light. Alright,
I
great.
have my thing.
This was your plan.
Yes, it's an
I mean,
option.
I could send dancing lights down there.
Yeah, I also have lights. But
is-
if you could send them to where we go
Or would
down.
dancing lights be snuffed out because of the
That's
water?
not fire, like dancing lights would work.
We could have like we would know
I'll-
where we need to swim to if it gets to that
I'll
point.
also do the dancing
Goes
lights.
good fire.
Sure.
Alright.
Exactly. Does anyone have water breathing?
Zeras. Something like that, right?
I don't.
I certainly
I do
one.
have enlarge and reduce. I could enlarge one of you for a minute of extra strength.
Look, I could give you water breathing, but you have the.
Yeah, if we're fast enough and everything, we could get down there in time and no water would ever reach us.
If
We have
If.
3 minutes to get down.
Zero does not have water breathing.
3 minutes to
No,
get
I
down.
don't think so.
3 minutes to get
I
back
thought
up.
she had something.
Druid,
That's what we
ranger,
have.
sorcerer, and wizard. I think she has water walk, maybe.
Because that would take 12 charges.
She-
I have
She
15
did
and
breathe
one
yeah,
extra.
underwater with
Mr.
the...
Dramatic, I
Potions
get it.
sometimes.
Yes,
You'll be
But
fine.
that's a random
I'm
thing.
risking my life for a dead corpse here.
we'll
Hey!
be fine.
Sorry, a corpse. A dead corpse is redundant.
Yeah.
Yeah, the corpse. is
Well, I
dead
appreciate
by
the
default.
effort, but...
You don't want us to do it?
No, I'm just saying that... You could be less negative about it, perhaps.
Alright, let's first make the hole larger. Let's start with that.
Okay.
I'm looking if I have
Would a
anything that
ghost
could
be
help
tied
you
to
breathe
his
water.
body or tied to the place?
Depends on the ghost.
More the place.
Give you a motivational speech.
I think you guys need that.
Ghosts can be really, really,
You're the
really
ones
old
better
after
to
the
pull.
body's completely gone.
I have a rope long enough.
But that kind of depends on what their...
Walk.
what the reason is that they stuck behind.
Yeah, so maybe the body is...
Gone, maybe.
I mean, if we find the body, if it's there, we can bury it.
That's the best we can do.
Yeah. I don't see what else we can do.
Well, you can do something with the body, right?
So, do you remember your
Yeah.
name?
But if I need to
Already?
make
No,
you
I
breathe
don't.
water, I can.
Oh god.
That's the
No, we don't need to breathe water. That part will be fine, I hope. We'll be fast enough.
Well, I
hopefully.
think I can actually make you. I don't think I even can actually. Now that I'm looking at it, just make you walk on water.
No water.
That will not help.
That will not help.
No, it won't.
That's the opposite.
I'm afraid I have very little to help you in that part.
Well, no time like the present.
Well, I think we have the plan. First, we're gonna start making the hole big enough for us to actually
Sure.
go down into.
That's not that difficult.
Alright, great. Then I'm gonna lose all the heavy shit that I'm wearing. Lose the plate armor. Drop all my items as much as I can. Weighing as least as I possibly can.
I mean, it will help you sink to...
I'm already heavy
That's the
enough
thing.
to sink
He's
to the bottom.
he's in a bubble.
Yeah, he's just gonna. He's just gonna
You're
fall down.
either going to fall down, or you're going to float back to the top.
Well,
But because it stays on where you are, it keeps going down. But if it's an air pocket, it would go up. But because it's centered on you, and you would fall down to 5 feet, you would keep going down. So it's a bit of a fucky-wucky situation.
well, if it
think
helps
if-
you,
I
I
think
can
you
shade
just-
water with a cantrip.
right.
I think
so
you just
you'll go
drop
down.
I'll go down. Yes.
Yes. I mean, luckily you're on a rope, so you won't fall for however deep this is.
I mean, you don't fall in water, right? You can...
But he's in an air pocket.
The water's not
Like,
touching me.
he's in a magical force field, and he cannot touch the sides of it, right? So when he goes down, the force field goes down as well. So if he continues to go down, and there's only like walls and floors and stuff can stop the force field. So if there's nothing and he just falls for 120 feet, he just falls for
At
120
my
feet.
discretion, by the way. So I can stand on the ground.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I can stand on the ground with the body.
So the
wait, so I
ground?
can. Wait, what happens then if I reach the corpse and
You would stand on it, I guess.
the force field
Shatter
would stop on there? But yeah,
Yeah,
I can't
I think
reach it then
so.
still. Yeah, yeah.
This is so
Fucky wucky item.
You chose it.
I know, but it's first time I can finally
Alright,
use it.
let's go.
Alright, we
Do we have
tie.
enough
We
rope?
tie a
Yes,
good
there's a
rope.
rope to that.
Alright,
Sure.
everyone
And
grab the rope.
And I tie myself to you with like a 15 feet.
Well, you can reach outside the force field. I can't, but
The
Can you be
point is,
inside?
if you're getting pulled up, I don't want to be stuck in the water.
sure, whatever.
Okay, so you guys are tied together. You're tied to them.
Yeah.
You all yeet in.
Everyone has to. Bosco
Yeah.
helps. Everyone helps.
Everybody
with the rope.
helps.
I
Don't
So
touch
start
Steven helps.
clicking the force
the
field.
shit out of that
I
button.
hold.
Nice.
Yeah, you can walk in and out of it.
So
doesn't matter.
you guys are being lowered in the nothingness dark. Like the
I
ocean.
will
There's
choose
yes,
again my
there are
dancing lights.
there are globules of light that go down 120 feet,
And I have my light on.
which with 120 feet
You see an inkling of the bottom.
Oh,
which is perhaps
there is a bottom.
A good
helpful.
thing. Yeah.
but you have to be lowered 120 feet in fuck nuts darkness. Like you see the 40 feet range, whatever the dancing lights gives, and just nothing around you.
You're so
Complete,
nervous.
aside from the shit here, complete silence. A little speck of light way above you as you are slowly being lowered into the depths.
See George looking.
Whilst you're being lowered, and George's face becomes smaller and smaller, you don't see any fish or anything in anywhere within the vicinity.
It's kind of weird.
You don't see any like large plant growth or anything of that nature.
Oh, that's-
You begin to get closer and closer to the bottom. There's no grasses there or mosses, no scallops, no seashells from beasts long dead, nothing. Just a sandy plain as you guys touch down the ocean
Right.
floor.
George, I'm almost out of rope.
I quickly
Oh, fuck.
scour the area. Do we
Yeah,
see the
same.
corpse?
Make a perception check, the two of you. You have light that helps,
I do.
which allows you to make it in the first place. Really.
Yeah.
So
Go ahead and roll.
both of you.
I think they reached the bottom. It's not as
18.
heavy anymore.
18,
14.
18. You guys begin to search the area directly near where the globules of light also come down, and you don't find it immediately, but you have properly searched this section. Go ahead and roll again. That takes a minute, by the way.
How long did it take to go down?
It's only 120 feet, and considering you're basically falling, probably about 30 seconds.
Okay. 1.5 minutes. We have 7.
We have 2 people searching.
Go ahead and roll again.
Don't we have
14.
18.
You have a
14, 18 again.
sand.
It's enough. You guys stuff together.
Hourglass.
You
Hourglass.
search a second section. You're getting closer. You're not completely there yet. Second minute. Go ahead and roll again.
George and I are just looking at the hourglass.
Put an hourglass.
16.
21.
You guys continue to
Search with light. For the rest of you who are looking through the hole that disappeared.
I mean, at this point, we're looking at an hourglass.
Okay, cool.
What is just going on?
You, again, like you just see sand. There's no fish.
Yeah.
There's no scallops. There's nothing living down here.
That's
Well,
weird.
we're looking for a corpse, so.
Well, no, but I'm like there isn't some kind of underwater life here either, which is
Okay,
something
yeah.
you would expect perhaps. You do stumble upon at first a glimmer of metal. And when you get closer, you
Over there.
you find a chain shirt that lays on the ground. Upon a little closer inspection, if you pick it up, you begin to pull a rib cage with it that's on the inside.
Carefully.
It is completely rusted. If you put any too much effort onto the chain, it will just turn to dust, pretty much.
Alright.
But all that's left here is bone
Bones. Yeah. Just take the bones. Don't care.
and a beard.
Indestructible.
Stone beard.
That reminds me of the skeleton
You got-
dwarf that does
you
have
got
a
it?
beard for some reason.
Yeah, one second,
yeah.
1 second.
Time limited.
We'll be fine.
2 minutes.
No.
That was 3 minutes, by the way. 4 minutes.
Yeah, I was.
Five.
I carefully lifted.
Sure, you grab all the pieces.
hold
Be
it.
careful though.
It's not together. You grab a piece and then another piece. It's
Okay.
not attached anymore, I'm afraid.
I open my backpack and start putting it in.
Ready?
There's multiple pieces.
Can help.
We have to get all of them.
make a.
Femur.
I would say make a sleight of hand check.
Femur.
Important bone.
This is the biggest bone in the body.
Dirty 20.
Okay, you start shoving all that shit into your
I put my
backpack.
backpack on the ground.
There's like a bunch of sand and shit in it as well. You're pretty sure you have everything.
All right, I do a few tugs
Got it.
towards the rope.
Suddenly the rope gets sinking in it.
Little bug.
I didn't expect that.
You
No,
ruined
I'm
let
kidding.
go
I'm
of it
kidding.
because you guys were.
You guys feel the tugs of the rope.
Was that a tug? Should we pull? What if it's too early?
No,
What are they
that was
waiting
definitely-
on?
That was definitely a tug.
Oh, we should.
What do you guys?
pull.
What do you guys
Maybe we
wait?
should wait.
You wait.
No, we're not gonna wait. What do you mean? They pulled.
I'd like you and all the allies and Bosco to make an athletics check.
90 pounds.
90 pounds. Kirk,
340 pounds.
for 340.
Can I get in my defense that I dropped everything?
Yeah, but the weight that is on your character sheet of a character, that's
Yeah.
their just weight.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Not any of their gear.
Yeah, I know.
So 430.
Bosco needs a strength check.
Yes, athletics check.
Athletics.
Actually, wait one sec.
It doesn't matter for him, but
And that.
it fell out of my hand. I didn't even meant to do that.
Sure.
God damn it.
If it's an athletics check, that's sort of relevant, I guess.
Well, I'm checking real quick.
Well, not for Bosco.
Forget it.
What are they waiting on? We pulled, right? You pulled.
I pulled.
We're waiting on the DM.
Do it again. Maybe they didn't feel it the first
No,
time.
they felt it.
You sure?
Yeah.
See a part of a rope just.
Oh no.
Push, drag, or lift. Okay, there we go. You can push, drag, or lift a weight in pounds up to twice your carrying capacity or 30 times your strength score. So, Angie, what's 30 times your strength score? What's your strength score?
Plus score
Yes.
13.
Okay, so 30 times 13. Okay, that gets you to 390. So that's pretty good. Angie on her own could fucking buff this shit out. Almost.
Thanks.
Bosco's fucking insane, probably. If you do it 30 times.
He has a 20.
Yeah, so 30 times 20. 30 times 20. 600 plus the 300. Yeah, the two of you could already do it. So it's almost negligible. With everybody like pulling.
just holding
You guys, because there was such an emphasis on making sure that it happens, it kind of goes like. And you get caught up. I need you to make an athletics check. I'll say DC 15 to grab onto him and hold on, because otherwise you'd get dunked into water.
Yeah, I am like tight.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
made a 15-foot rope, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, his cube is 15 foot on every side, which means it's 5 feet around him. So if you don't succeed the DC 15 athletics check, you just get dragged through the water 10 feet below
Easy.
Akia.
28.
Okay, so as Akia begins to go up, you feel at your feet the water kind of like gush in again. You're like, whoa, you grab onto Akia. You get lifted back up to the hole, and all of you get out of the water.
How long did it all take in the end, so I know how much charges I've left?
5 minutes.
Okay, so that's 5 charges left.
You all emerge. There you see the entire group standing, and there is the ghost that kind of is not grabbing the rope, but would wish to help.
He's
If he
doing his
could.
best.
If he could.
He
His
holds
carrying
Marcus
capacity is
to
not
full
great, but
He holds the rope, but he's not. The rope just goes through his
yeah.
head.
It's okay. It's the effort that counts.
he's
It's
trying.
fun.
But you get pulled back up with a backpack full of bones.
Alright,
I can't believe this worked.
okay,
It's a pretty good solution.
I don't know what your name was.
Neither do I.
Yeah, fair. This is not going to be pretty. I did find something.
Cool.
I open my backpack and like start pulling out the bones and the chain shirt.
Is that you?
Do you recognize these bones?
No, I
is
can't
that
say
your
I've seen
femur?
them before.
I put like a skull inside of his head for a moment.
It fits.
Yep, that's you.
I'm having a total out of body experience right now.
Yeah, let's.
I can imagine. Yeah.
Literally what you're having, yeah.
Does
Thank
the
you for pulling
chain?
me out.
That is the chain should? Is it? Do you?
Yeah,
recognize
yeah.
this? Maybe.
Maybe the chain should.
Not this rusted.
Well, imagine
I've
if-
seen chainmail before. I had chainmail. I don't recognize it. It's
I think it's
Is there anything else maybe between the sand that could identify
go
his
back in.
body?
Mario.
Maybe.
we need to go back in.
No, but you shoved shit.
Oh, no, it's just sand.
Yeah,
It's just
there's nothing on the floor there.
I just
There's not
Just
an
mud,
amulet.
just flip, flip, flip.
Nothing
I
from.
just take the sand out like.
You can check.
I'll check.
Well, you could do something with the corpse. There's the corpse!
Well, hey. What are you gonna do with the corpse?
I don't know yet.
Probably like
What are you
bury it
gonna
or
do?
something.
well,
What are you gonna do with the corpse?
Do you know maybe any
Raise dead.
stories of your childhood?
Jesus Christ!
I mean,
No.
Revivify.
I
does
think
anyone have powdered silver with them?
I got silver coins. We can powder those.
You got 25 gold worth of that. We certainly could.
That's a lot of silver.
I don't have that much silver.
Let's do another 50 silver.
You wanna?
You don't have
Spoon
any. I only have
resurrected?
golds.
What? Don't we have the powder from like for the lesser restoration? Is that the same thing?
No.
What's the diamond dust?
Diamond dust is for greater restoration.
I feel like we saved the corpse, right? I mean, that's pretty good, right? You
I
wanna...
appreciate it.
Yeah, but our friend is still here.
Yeah. That's rough.
Yeah.
It's rough, buddy.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna ask. I was gonna ask if he has silver, but I don't. Yeah, no, he's a ghost.
I had.
I mean,
I think.
I can try
I had
something.
money at some point.
Probably, yeah.
What?
You're just sort of down. Let's pray for more. It's like, take this man back to where he came from.
Or tell us why he's here.
Copper Moon is gonna get haunted by ghosts. Go ahead and roll.
Would this be a religion check or?
No, I thought you were just doing divine intervention
You
here.
want me to divine intervention?
That's what you were doing.
No, I just pray.
You don't want a divine intervention for this?
I
You'll get it. We both know you'll get it.
That's so
You can
stupid.
do it every single day, right?
You sure?
Maybe just ask for information about the guy
I'll
instead
divine
of just sending him
intervention.
away.
Send off this man
No!
to Mount Celestia to feast with his brethren. To tell Raldrak.
Maybe just mention that we need to fight. No, never mind.
He goes, is something supposed to happen?
Usually it doesn't if he does
No.
this.
Okay.
Um,
How can we find out who you are and what you were doing?
He's like looking at his own bones on the floor.
I was really expecting this would be a revelation.
Yeah, I was hoping he carried something with him or something.
You really did all that for nothing.
He goes, well, I appreciate it. Could you not leave me like this?
No, we will.
Like he's trying to grab it himself, but it just doesn't.
we will take you with
me.
us.
Well,
Okay.
that seems a little macabre.
I mean, we
We can
have.
cremate you.
That sounds.
You want me to burn you in the forge?
Soul
That's
Forge?
pretty metal.
I mean,
Yeah.
Do you know what the Soul Forge is?
I have a hard time grasping the fact that I am dead.
That's fair.
That's
Okay,
fine,
get over
but you
it.
are.
Yes.
You're so dramatic about it.
So dramatic, man. Come on.
I mean, you're not technically dead if you think about it. You're still here. Yeah. Yeah. Is there anything we can do to help you then?
I would appreciate a proper
Burial?
disposal. I mean, cremation
Can burn
is
you
the
in
way that
forge.
most of people go.
Well, great. I guess
No.
create bonfire. Yeah, I do.
Alright, you blind the boat. Go in and roll for damage.
Dude,
Yes, proper.
I don't.
don't.
Medium.
Wait, no, I got more, right? Because it's higher?
Yeah, it's a 5th level, so or your 11th level, so you roll 3 times the dice, I think.
Damn, dude, that's crazy.
But it made the deck save.
No, it's bones.
It's gone.
Fails.
Bones gone.
15.
Okay, the bones, like they're pretty brittle. So, like the flame just bursts. He goes, "Wait a!" And the ghost just scatters to the line.
You sent him to hell.
You don't know where he is, but he's gone.
I light one incense stick.
Cool.
You see George is standing there, like the cauldron. He's like, I was gonna do a thing.
He's gone now.
I mean, that worked, I guess.
Well, the problem. Well, he said cremation is normal. I cremated him.
Yeah, but it's like
Not like that!
this is dwarvish.
So
Now he's gonna go to your god.
he's not a mammoth. He's not a loxodon. He's not gonna walk with the snow mother.
You did the incense stick and all.
Well, yeah, it's sticky. It's a corpse.
I'm sure it's fine.
Fucking phenomenal, guys. What the fuck was this?
We did our job. Let's go.
How
on.
long did we waste?
Let's go. Keep going. We did our job. He's in a better place.
He is in a better place.
Somewhere.
Somewhere. Probably in the forge. I don't know what that means, but he's in the forge.
I'm not sure if
I
he's.
don't
He's
think
not in
he,
the forge.
I don't think he made it.
That's not a thing.
He's like, no, wait, he's gone.
Oh well.
Oh, this man!
Right.
We did our thing.
We still got a little
Maybe he did
daylight
just,
left.
maybe he did just get sent to Mount Celestia. I mean, you can go there.
Yeah, we can go
You
there.
send him a message.
Does that go through planes? Maybe.
It can.
Yes!
It has a 5% chance of failure, but it works.
Hey, you're in Mount
Right.
Celestia. Hey.
If you're willing to waste the resource, you can find out.
No, that just made me feel worse. Right? I can't do anything about it.
No, I'm in Avernus.
No man, I've been walking with mammoths.
Where the fuck am I?
Why is the snowstorm? What the fuck is that?
This is worse. I'm gonna drown again.
Is there anything you guys wish to do here?
No, why?
I'm just like, well, we did our job. Let's
Yeah,
go.
we did
I
our
just
job.
want to get the ash.
I start
Sure.
I'll
walking
get you
up.
somewhere good, buddy.
So you can write down a pouch of dwarven ashes.
I assume the chain shirt also. Like,
Maybe
Yeah,
Sarah can make some potion with it.
No.
It's fucking cocaine.
I need a pouch of dwarven ashes, very specific. Oh, I got it. I got it.
there you go.
Okay.
It's just the thing I
You
have.
guys continue to walk.
That was perfect.
And the person in front,
I would like them to make a perception check, please.
Either me or like.
Yeah,
I
you
won't
guys
be in
can
front,
choose.
I know the way.
oh, go
Yeah,
for it.
I would
That's
be
the thing you do.
I would be,
It's my
I would
job.
be next to them.
I'm sincerely dulled.
Go ahead and roll.
I'm the guide.
The
That's a
guy.
15.
Cool. The monotony of the white, empty plain around you is kind of
Getting to most of you.
Me.
not to you probably,
Is there another dwarf
but
somewhere?
you begin to notice from what you can see with the actually there's fucking fog. You don't really notice much. Okay, no, it actually happens when you're very closer. The little bit you can see,
See through the fog, probably with the help of dancing lights.
you see this weird, blackish, near rectangular shape through the fog. It stands about 15 feet high, and it's currently about, I would say, 90 feet away. It's the earliest you could possibly even see a visage of it.
Is that another portal?
An obelisk?
You might be surprised by this.
What is that?
I don't know.
At this point,
Not very
I
surprised.
imagine that was a joke.
Ah,
Because
I wish it was a joke as well.
Why are
Not-
you here?
Well, it would take you much longer to find it without me.
That is true.
that's fair. I mean, but I will say I am doubting whether you know where we're going. No offense.
Well, you might not believe it, but we are on schedule.
So, how old are you again?
Me,
Yeah.
stopped counting after like 350, I think.
And you've lived your whole life in this area, right?
In the Arctic in general, yes.
And now you discover all new things?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, this is only
I
the
blame
second
you
time
guys.
you're going up here, to
Yeah,
be
it's
fair.
the second time I'm only being here, but I blame you guys, honestly.
I mean, yeah.
You're cursed.
Yeah, you're cursed.
I'm also like 100 and something years old, and before meeting you guys, I didn't have like these wacky adventures.
It's a curse.
I mean,
The rest of you are young, so
25?
Yeah, that's what I mean. You've barely lived.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die first!
Well,
Yeah,
Will.
sure. Yeah, that's true.
I mean, yeah.
I still got like 70, 80 years left.
I'm not!
Weird
I've got like
flex,
about
but okay.
I've got like 200 plus years left.
Well, if I'm gonna be diving in down into the deep,
Maybe not that
air,
long.
I probably won't live another 70,
You
80
see,
years.
George here has got like almost 300 years left.
Damn, that's rough, buddy.
If I get
Well, I wasn't
80,
really looking at
I'm
a
old.
negative thing.
I'm old.
Yeah, you humans are very fickle.
To do that.
Sure not
They do be doing it like that, yeah.
At
Correct.
least you're the chosen one.
So,
Yeah, maybe you live longer than you think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe Pelor is like, here, I grant you life.
Yeah, because it's such a devout worshipper.
yeah, we know so much about him.
You
Shut
gain
up.
1 year of life for every fact you know.
at like,
That's
you don't know
negative.
yet because it's early in the year, but at 25, 50, 75, there's a standardized test you have to take.
10 more years for you. You failed.
You
Minus
chose
10
poorly.
years.
But you see this shape in the fog.
Well, let's go find out what it is, right?
we walk up to everything.
Oh,
You'd
why
be
not?
proud to know that we've seen fire in the middle of the night and we didn't go to it.
Yeah, that's true.
I am actually proud.
Yes.
I mean, it wasn't.
Can we at least be cautious about it?
Fine.
We did it last time.
Did we?
I tried.
Cautiously and stealthily walk
Okay,
up
all of
to
you make
the...
stealth checks, including the NPCs. And you.
Wow, that could have been so good.
And you would get 4.
Oh!
Akia.
Oh!
That's a D4.
6.
Natural 1.
Natural 1.
Cool.
Yeah.
Bosco.
19.
George.
What could have been
Natural 20.
BK.
Oh, natural 1.
No, isn't it true?
5.
Oh.
5. Gareth and Clay.
So Clay, he's pretty stealthful at 14.
Okay.
Gareth at 12.
Better than before.
Yeah.
Chera, Hanef, and Zera.
I have 17.
Okay.
Shira a 10 and Annette.
He might come to an 10.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 characters.
A commoner wouldn't be able to see.
Your passive your stealth across the party is 11.
See, a
Hell
commoner.
yeah.
Better than 6.
You guys sneakily approach, and at one point it gets within the 60 feet fog range, and you see a large base of brass that is capped with these diamond-shaped engravings of or plates of silver on
This
a
is where we could have
obsidian
found the silver.
obelisk that reaches about 15 feet high. 3. Smooth.
Where's the Ender Dragon?
Can I
That's true.
can I use my stone cutting to see if it was made in this world?
Sure. Go ahead and make a stone cutting check. This would be nature.
There was life going on this?
It is a
I'm afraid to ask.
a brass base, almost like it stands up out of a cauldron,
Yeah.
and it is 4-sided.
Yeah.
And on each side there is a large diamond-shaped
Mhm.
silver plate that rises, that starts at the cauldron, rises above the edge of it, and meets with the obsidian.
You know what I know about obelisks? Know that. Wisdom here, and just leave it alone.
31. I mean, obsidian exists in this world. It has definitely been touched by magic. It is not carved. Some kind of magic did the reshaping of this. This thing itself seems magical in nature as well. However, the obsidian is just part of a larger magical thing. And there's nothing specific special about the obsidian. It is probably from the material plane.
This feels like a no-no.
Yeah.
It is from the.
This is like massive red flags all across the board.
No, it is from this plane, probably.
Yeah.
Sure.
Still
Yeah.
no-no.
And no. No touch.
You don't want to touch it?
No touch.
I kind of want to touch it.
No.
I'm gonna touch
This,
it.
oh god.
It is like almost mirror smooth, so you can see your reflection in it, and it's like it's smooth. It's like smooth as glass.
Okay,
You
touched
touched
it.
it.
Okay.
Right.
You touched it.
Now
Let's
going.
go.
That's great. Do not touch the crystals on the side.
It's not crystals; they're like diamond-shaped silver plates.
Or
Not
do-
touch the
do
diamond-shaped silver plates.
What do those silver
not.
plates? What do they say something on top?
No.
Just regular ass silver plates.
Move
Why would
on.
we not touch it?
Because we're moving on.
It's a magical obelisk. What do you expect to happen?
A cake.
Well, maybe.
No.
We
No.
don't know.
No.
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 Magic mumbo jumbo.
We go on. No.
This whole campaign is fuck around and find. Sorry.
Touch a silver plate.
Okay.
Great.
See?
You've molested the obelisk.
You've touched
Can
the
we
silver-
go?
You
Yes,
touched
we
the silver
move.
plate. That's awesome.
Let's go.
We start walking.
This is why you lose limbs.
You have to do something to find out what it is.
Where does it say that?
Why wouldn't it say that?
Are you guys coming?
Yeah. It's not
The
very
obelisk
special anymore.
disappears in the fog behind you as you guys continue on your journey.
Gonna call to Chera tonight.
Yeah.
Definitely.
As the sun begins to
Keep an eye
set.
out on
Oh no, as the sun
No,
begins to
it's
set. Yep, you.
Are still in the open mind plane within the fog, ready to take rests. Yep. First
Set up
watch.
my tent.
Unless somebody wants to do something specifically.
I'll have first watch.
Go ahead and make roll 2d10.
Do you want to stay? Does anyone want to stay out to keep an eye on me, or
Yes. I'll stay. I'll.
Oh shit.
Are you
So
sure you are taking
both of you are
first
taking
watch?
first watch.
Sure.
you want to roll a d10?
This is the cursed first
D10?
watch.
Yeah. I'll roll one.
She only has like one soul coin. It's not that bad.
No, I mean like. Never mind.
I'm also cursed.
Yeah.
That's true. Oh, right, you are.
I have 9.
Two of you.
You might as well be.
13.
13 total?
Go ahead and roll 2d4.
1.
1, 2.
Total of 2?
The demon seal.
Go ahead and roll a d3, please.
No, I can't do that.
2.
Make a perception check, both of you.
Wow, that's awful. 13.
12.
You guys sit in a large open space. What? The fog
my-
eventually
I put
begins
my
to
fire
disappear a
on.
little bit. Yeah.
Get some tea. Do you want some?
Yeah.
Give her some tea.
As long as nothing happens, I'll start drawing the face of the.
Sure.
The dwarf.
Go ahead and make a performance check.
$16.
16. It's relatively accurate, though somebody who wouldn't know him very intimately wouldn't recognize him.
Would be like,
It's a drawing of
that's a
that
dwarf.
individual. But
Edgy. In chair.
both of you notice.
Little yellow flickering light. Just beyond your dark vision.
Oh, there it is again.
This would be to the south.
Mm-hmm.
Followed.
Just ignore it.
It just sits there in the distance.
How far away?
Just beyond 60 feet.
80 to 90 feet-ish.
I could send the dancing lights over there.
Give away us.
We are sitting by a campfire.
It's like smoldering. It's like smoldering. It's not like a.
we are giving off light.
What do you
little
do?
bit.
Do we want to see what the light over there is?
If you want to find out, yeah, sure. I'm not object.
I'm asking you.
Go for it.
It's an anglerfish. Big one.
Oh, first one, and then
Sure.
2, and then 3.
It's only the last two that actually light something up. And you see that in the distance, I mean, you don't have to do this, it's not that far.
I mean,
It's foggy.
it's the light that comes down. I want
It
to.
becomes less than
The lights will make a
You
humorous
see-
shape.
a little igloo in the distance, from the opening of which the light comes.
That wasn't there before.
You're not looking directly in it, you're looking like at an angle towards it, but you see the reflection of the light on the inside of the igloo's like tunnel entrance looking thing.
It was not there before, right?
Nope.
I'll keep an eye on it.
Sure.
And I'm gonna like
Sure. Make a perception check.
Soon you will lose that staring contest.
Mm-hmm.
4.
Igloo.
Yeah, but
Are you-
I
Yeah.
don't want it to disappear on me.
Sure.
Your eyes become very dry.
Are you willing to run out your watch? Okay. Eventually your watch comes to an end. It's time for you to go to bed.
Okay. I'll wait until the second watch is
The second watch.
come out.
We all wake up George
Yeah.
because Angie is like
George comes
is
walking
like
out.
obsessively
Yeah.
looking at the thing.
What's Angie doing?
The Angie.
Oh, there's an eagle there.
Eventually, you have to blink. When you blink. Not there.
God damn it!
What is Angie doing?
There was an igloo there.
The light we saw.
There's no eagle there.
No, it's not anymore because I blinked.
Funny Angie.
Oh, George.
Probably go to sleep.
There was an igloo there, yeah.
You touched the obelisk.
It was just an obelisk.
Can my dancing lights hit someone?
No.
I mean,
Because I wanted to hit George in the head.
I'm sorry,
Look.
you can't.
That's it.
I will
They are spectral
look
lights.
out for an igloo.
just look
But
out.
I know what they look like, okay?
Just look out for like the flickering light.
Sure.
About it.
It was back again, and then we discovered there was an igloo.
I'd like you to roll 2d10, please.
Anyways, I'm going to sleep.
13. I'd like you to roll 2d4, please. I'd like you to roll 1d8, please. 8?
8 igloos.
8
It's an entire village.
8 Tiamats. Fly into.
I'm looking
I
at
need to
them.
be-
There you go. Sorry, you rolled 6 first. 8?
Yeah, I guess.
Depends on what you give us.
I'm
You,
not sure.
above you in the sky, slowly, lights begin to form.
Igloos!
The
The
Aurora Borealis kind of like reappears in the sky.
Borealis.
What you see are flashes, like sparks off of a hot iron, as you see the faint visage of an anvil being hit with a hammer up in the sky.
Hey, I saw a bird!
Aside from that, there's also a little tiny orange light, about 80 feet to your south.
Again.
That remains in the dark.
And then I see the anvil hidden, and I see that. I move
The
towards.
moment you move about 20 feet away from your camp, you get within that 60 feet range of your dark vision, you see an igloo. Which
What's an igloo? Wait. I mean, waiting.
You're already closer.
Do it! Do it!
Who knows
Look
what
up.
might be in it?
Still see it?
it's not like something super active. It's like over the course of 15 minutes, you see the hammer slowly come down and hit the anvil once. Like it's a very slow moving
You
thing.
hear a giant. Bing!
No.
It's a sign.
I know more than I know.
The emblem in hand, I
Sure.
go to the igloo.
Sure.
And I just look inside as I get there.
You look
Unless-
inside. There is.
There's an egg.
That was exactly the noise Minecraft Witch made.
There's a cauldron, a pot with a mushroom in it.
Throws a ball at me. Ooh, I'm poison resistant.
There's like a
A rag that seems to hang there, almost like a curtain that covers the entrance, but the edges of which allow light to come through.
Knock, knock.
You push it aside. Inside, you see a small homey environment of an igloo. You see there's a fire in the center, the smoke of which is slowly trickling out through a small hole in the top of the igloo. You see that there's a bed here. There's a large table with a bunch of herbs and meats and stuff laid around, and at that table seems to be standing an individual. Taller in nature, somewhere around about human height, average human height, taller than NG. NG short. Female,
Short queen.
almost elven in nature, but not exactly. She kind of just stands there, hasn't seemed to have noticed your relatively obvious arrival.
Hello,
Kind of
am I bothering you?
turns around. She goes, "Oh, a visitor. No, you're not bothering me. Come in. Just shut the tarp. It gets cold outside quickly."
I look back at the camp.
Camp is still there. Run again. Quickly, gets cold.
George gets
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's yeah.
No offense, but I thought that a pig had walked in. So, an odor that's not often carried around here. You can if you want. Yeah, puts the little knife
A
away.
little
sort of like-
offended, I'll be honest with you. That was personal almost. Look, are you following us? I'm just getting to the point
Who?
here. Us. Okay, check.
Hey, insight check.
I mean,
It's kind of.
It's that top one. The fucking one on the top.
there's two on the top.
Yeah, it's the two. That's the one.
Shut up.
That's the one.
It is kind of cocked.
Look,
It's the two.
I mean,
Okay, that's a 13.
it was insight.
Yeah.
23.
She doesn't seem to know who you are.
Who the fuck is you?
You really don't know who we are?
Who I am.
You know the Soul Forge?
Unfamiliar to me, I'm afraid.
I mean, why is the igloo here? You're like appearing in the middle of the night.
I mean, who are you? You're appearing in the middle of the night in my igloo.
Yeah, but your igloo seems to follow us, which is weird. Somewhat.
Is it just you? Who else is in your
yes, just me.
group? Then I am not sure why we're meeting each other, but there must be a reason. What ails you? Normally, people that arrive here have some kind of ailment to themselves, and apart from your stench, there's nothing immediate that I see that you would require aid with.
Straight in. I mean,
I may have a problem, but
May I?
what are you gonna do?
Put your hand in mine. Thank you. She kind of like clasps your hand. Her hands are kind of like cold to the touch. She kind of closes her eyes, takes a deep breath. Let's go. Boar, is it? You're not the first to walk in with that. Though it's been some time since I've encountered it. It's the smell. I'm sorry. It's that's why.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's a curse not many are unfortunate enough to encounter. But it is a bad one.
Sure. So, are you just gonna insult me, or is there any way to fix it?
It is the reason I appear to you, likely. I do not follow you. People appear in my igloo if they desire something or need help with something. And it is the most apparent thing about you, I'm afraid.
More than?
I'm familiar with the deity.
You're not like.
Sent by him? No. But I can help you with your disease.
I mean,
If you want to. I mean, there's people that enjoy it.
you say it like it has a cost. I don't know if I could afford.
I don't deal in anything of material wealth. There's benefits to it, to being able to become.
No, I don't think I
Stronger.
necessarily agree with that.
Well, just want to make sure you touch all the bases. You're a
Well,
follower of Morden.
Yes, and this apparently makes me smell.
Are you with? That has nothing to do with the fact you were a dwarf. Are you with Galdrak, the other dwarvish fellow? Came through some time ago.
Did he now?
He did.
That must have been some time then.
It has.
I'm afraid I am nowhere near as old as that. So, yes, I know who Reldrak is. No, for
But you're here all the same.
you could say that.
Colony's no longer, is it? Or more.
I have a sneaking suspicion. I'm trying to set it right in my own way.
That is a task. One that is harder to complete, perhaps, with your current condition.
It hasn't helped so far. Well, as far as I at least. If you can fix it,
I could, if you want me to.
yes.
Sit down. It's like a chair of snow that kind of forms up.
Your name, by the way.
Well, let's see if this transaction goes successfully. Perhaps formalities.
Panic look.
I need a drink first.
Good knowing you. It was fun playing with you.
Could I have a couple of hairs?
That is very. You need from the beard?
Yes, I require. Otherwise, it's part of
I
the.
don't usually.
Thank you. She kind of like takes it. She goes over to that table again, starts throwing a few things together.
I just give my hair to a witch.
My name is Silmare. Yours is.
So forth.
Forge.
Name is spelled exactly.
S-Y L-M-A-R-E. You can take your bestial form. I will take that from you and set you on your way. What?
Oh.
How's my
I'll
hair?
take the ball part, and you can leave with everything else.
Insight check.
Insight check.
She will take the boar part.
What'd you get?
25.
She seems honest in that she will be taking the boar part and leaving you without it, and sending you on your way.
So I give you this.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want anything in return.
Well, I take the boar part. She makes a concoction, which you will have to drink. Once you do, you don't feel any immediate changes.
Go weak.
And she goes, like, not immediate. But then you begin to feel sick. And you feel like you need to throw up. Are you going to try and keep it in?
No, because George would... Well, assuming this is not the worst case scenario, George would assume this is part of the ritual and that, you know...
Yeah. The moment you start to give that gagging movement, she goes, let it out, dear, let it out. Keeping that in is not going to help you any.
Want to throw up a boar or something? What's happening?
At which point you, like, you feel something large and writhing come up, and you barf out your previous, your dinner, basically, as well as a miniature-sized little naked boar that's like laying on the table. She kind of goes, she grabs it, she kind of
George
shakes
just
it a couple
became
of times and grabs like a little rag and cleans it off. I'll take that and drops it into a pouch. You should be rid of it now.
Well, I suppose all I can say is thank you for that.
You are welcome, and thank you. Good luck with your expedition thing.
Silmara, right?
Yes. Samara.
Silmara. Thanks, Silmara. I ask why drunk.
Just let him approaching me rather than the other way around. Thought that, having his colony set up in the valley, they could have use of my services, and some of them did.
Right.
Till they disappeared some time ago. If you ever require the help of your boarish variant, a little bit lingering in there still, and suggestion or your will, you can let it out. It should not interfere with your stuff as before, but it will still grant you certain benefits. I've taken all the negatives. If you want to, you ever need to, you can let it sit and never touch. Let it die with you when you do. Or, things turn place, you can invoke it. Calling the positive sides of it. Basically meaning...
Did reawaken it?
No. Temporarily, upon your will and completely within your control. You will get the ability to once per day, as an action, invoke your bestial form, granting you resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage. You gain, that aren't silvered, you gain temporary hit points as per the sheet before. You get +1 to your armor class, and your strength increases by +2. The temporary hit points last for 10 minutes, and while you have this ability active, you keep the ability to cast spells. That lasts for 10 minutes.
Pretty good.
So, that is too good. I'm here. I feel almost... I just feel very need to ask this.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like me and my friends have been doing some weird stuff, and I specifically have an abnormal distrust to critters and animals.
Oh.
Alright. Oh. What I can do, give me some time. The details. Irrational fears, perhaps.
Well, yeah, I didn't notice them to be irrational at first, but all my friends tell me they are.
Well, most beasts are completely harmless. Most.
Doesn't help.
No. But distinguishing between which ones are and which ones are not is a rather normal thing for most people to do, which is something you seem to lack.
Yeah.
Do some digging. And if I can see if I can help you any further.
Can I just contact you?
If you still require aid, I am sure will reappear to you.
Friends may need your aid as well.
You're welcome. I am here. If I am there for you.
I'll tell them.
That's hella weird.
I am very flabbergasted. I'm gonna leave and think
That's all right.
about this. Thank you.
You're welcome, and thank you.
But is the camp still there?
Yeah, you walk. You can like push it. Move through the little tunnel. You emerge.
Just get back to the camp. Turn around, see if it's. No sense. Yeah, it does.
That's second watch. Who's taking third? You are? Sure.
There we go. Hey,
Yeah, yes.
did you igloo? Have you seen it?
Can I go back to bed?
No, it's your watch.
Oh my god.
I'm just asking if you saw it last night. Could you take a look into the, if there's an eagle on the other side?
Inside check.
Make an insight check. Make a whatever you want.
I mean, I'm just
Critical
persuading, I guess.
Sure. He is very persuasive to you. There's a lot of benefits to be gained, apparently, from something outside the igloo and lights.
You will see George's like what bothered him. I mean, he's a
Relax.
little different now than he was.
Alright. I'll do that. Thank you. Thanks for telling me at least.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. I start my watch.
Sure, go ahead and roll 2d4, please.
There is, by the way, near the end of your watch, and it will disappear within like
The first 30 minutes is like these beautiful northern lights above you. What you see in them, differentiating from other sets,
you see a large line
of mammoth
slowly walking in like a one great herd.
through the sky. Back north, this would be, from where you are. Vanishes rather quickly.
A beautiful sky.
What's your 2d4?
2. Okay. Make a perception check.
4.
If there's anything sneaking up on you, you're definitely not going to see it. You don't have dark vision, do you?
No, I don't.
No.
It's not sneaking up on me. I'm looking for that igloo.
Maybe an hour or so into your watch, you're kind of like scouring. You may have given up or gotten close to giving up. To the south of you, a little light. 80 feet away from you, complete in the darkness because you don't have dark vision, but you see a little light.
I cautiously walk up to it.
Make a stealth check if you want to.
No, I'm more like not trying to get surprised.
Sure. In that case, make a perception check. Fireball.
8.
You are very vigilant. You see a little igloo
It's about the same size as most Loxon live in, so it's a familiar setting to you. You look in and there's the little tarp.
Pardon?
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, wait. Like the tarp gets moved aside, and there's this like semi-long elvish figure that kind of like stands on the other side. Hi.
Good day, madam.
Can I help you?
I don't know. I was told by my friend to come see the igloo.
Come in. Don't let all the heat out.
I
Close
get
the
in and
tarp
I
again.
like clean my shoes.
Yeah.
Your friend said that some of his allies could.
Hello, I don't think we've met before.
You've not met.
I don't think we've met before.
I remember you younger. Said I remember you younger.
That is.
Have you completed all your trials yet?
No, I am currently on my 4th.
Ugh.
I know. It's,
Are you on your 4th century as well?
yes.
That is.
The Snow Mother has waited quite a long time to give me my 4th one.
Pretty lean still then, crawling through this little gap to get inside here and not having any aches. Kept good body, but age eventually catches up to most of us.
Sadly, it does.
It's sad to see your folk
Not complete what they wish to get out of life. I've had a couple of those come through before.
Your friend said that I could help you, probably. And
Yes, I don't know what I need, but...
though I don't think there's much you need.
Yeah.
Or not it's something that's easy to gain, at least. Not as easy as his. I think it's very important to remain in good standing as long as you can. To make what you need
Any time.
is what it is. You need the time to complete your labor. Time is not a resource.
Amongst all creatures.
That's why I have this phylactery.
Except for the ones who travel darker paths. There's a way to not stop it. But I could slow it.
Time to complete everything you wish to complete this lifetime.
And what would I need to give in return?
Need to pool those years somewhere.
So, you don't need to steal them from anyone bad.
Perhaps.
Your body is
Fast.
in good condition. I can preserve it that way. You also need to keep up. You need a heart that beats quite a few times stronger than yours, I'm afraid. But we can find one that has both properties, both keeping it
Preserved as well as.
strong, but they are in larger creatures. I need the heart of a frost giant.
Oh.
The healthy one.
One, that is important.
That I could slow down
Everything that's happened with you,
and possibly.
possibly even oil up some hinges that have gotten stuck.
Well,
Luckily, from what I've heard, you're heading into formerly Roldrux Valley.
There is plenty of what I'm looking for.
Oh, that's good to know for safety as well.
The eastern edge of his valley has a number of frost giants.
Well, the better one you bring me, the
The better one I bet I can help you. Stronger it is, at least.
bring me the heart of their leader.
And I can definitely get you something that will give you all the time you need to finish your trials in time. Perhaps not something you thought you needed, but something you can definitely use.
Though, we would have to make the agreement that that body is going to be used for good things only.
Obviously, do whatever the Snow Mother asks me to do. And obviously you'll agree with what the mission will be next. But I'm assuming it's always been good this far, so...
You will both have some time to decide.
Yes.
I'm sorry I cannot help you as quickly as I could your friend. Some ailments are helped more easily than others.
Yes. Well, I came here expecting nothing, and I got some hope, at least.
Luckily, slaying frost giants isn't the worst of things that people around here can do.
That's true. Talk with the group about it. It's a dangerous endeavorment.
That it is.
Probably off course as well.
Just a little.
We've already killed some.
If you bring me the heart, I can give you a heart that beats 10 times as fast.
Right. Thank you.
Monster energy, I can do
Thank you. I'll keep it in mind. Thank you very much.
Travel safe.
Yeah, long days, pleasant nights.
You exit the igloo, perhaps not younger, but wiser. As you guys all wake up, I would like to roll all the Constitution saving throws real quick. And what you guys may encounter today. Angie, what'd you get?
Wait.
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
You want to use favor by the gods?
gods.
Go ahead and roll.
It's 21.
Okay, you, yeah, you're fine. Ikiak.
24.
Oh, wait,
That's a success. Bosco?
You feel.
Level 1 of exhaustion.
21 on George.
Success.
13 on Clay.
Fail.
And a 17 on Gareth.
That's a success.
22 for me.
Success.
15 for Zira.
Success.
And an 11 for Hennef.
One level, I'm afraid.
Transitioning from the 9th to the 10th day. You know what? We'll roll for the random encounter. Actually, no. Let's roll for the random encounter now. So that
Good. Prep is required for that.
Tip
So,
for the weather.
one for the weather, yes.
Random encounter time. I don't know.
No, not 2d10. 2d4. And the d6 is for the weather.
Yes.
What's the weather?
4.
So, 115. Weather. Good, better weather at least. Better than snowstorm or fog. Windy weather. It's a cold feeling, but no detrimental effects, except for the fact that it's kind of cold. D? The 2d4?
Total of 8.
total of 8. Okay, I would like for somebody to roll a d4, please.
4. That's cheating.
Mm.
Snow Kraken.
Cheating just happened. It was the ideal height.
Hey. With that, thank you guys for coming out to play. Thank you guys for coming out to watch. We'll be back again next week with a new episode. Until then, we will see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.